Alright, I believe we're recording. I think we're good. Now when you can see the stream. Hello everyone, by the way. How many people here? Not yet. There, then it's gone. Wait, commercial. Okay. It says live, I can't see it. We'll just give it a moment. Pix. He can't hear me. Holy viewer list, Batman. You can see it. Yes. Now there we go. Now there we go. Gorgeous. Alright, yeah, sometimes you have to actually refresh everything, so give us a smiley face. Alright. Smiley face. Oh, that's my name. How do I change my name? Settings. Chat. Shows player. Oh, preferences. Is my name here? No. Let me just fire up Squee here or something. You online? Oh, wait, that's why. I have to connect to the damn server again. Derp! Oh, yeah, well, whatever. My full name is just my full name. It's no big deal. There we go. Learn my map tools. Going to host the call? Yeah, please. Yeah, have someone listen to other than just me. There we go. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. You sound far away.
I do not.
Lies! Variax is coming on too. That's great.
And let me see if Krianers is there.
Well, she says she might not get here until another half hour later, till 7:30 her time. Because I think she gets off of work right at 7
Oh, I see.
her
I see.
time, so I think she has to, like, go home.
I'm assuming V knows this, yes?
I'm assuming so. She said she'd let him know.
Okay.
Hey, look, tokens! Oh, look, there's a squee.
Actually, V, we need to change the name. Is there any way to do that?
Eagle Claw. Beefalo.
It's not his name, though. His name's not Eagle Claw. I changed it.
Fair
I
enough.
changed his name to Zod.
Zod? Oh, God.
There's a reason. You'll know eventually.
So, yeah, I
Yes?
was wondering because I didn't have any tokens to go from, and I didn't know how to pick a token. So,
Hey, V. V?
I don't think he's here.
No!
Okay, somehow. Or maybe it's its mic or something. No matter.
Oh, by the way, I think I figured out how to stop the beeping, if you didn't already figure it out.
No, I didn't, but that's fine.
Well, no, I think the underneath the smiley face there's two little green flags. Click those, it turns notifications off.
That just turns notification. Okay, whatever. Yeah. All right. Apparently, Darkness says you can rename a token by right-clicking it and going to properties.
Yay! Thank you, Darkness. Oh, I gotta pull up the chat, don't I?
Yes, that's handy. All right. Well, we wait for Variax to get by here. I'm gonna grab myself something to drink. I'll be right back. Oh wait, I just got a message from V. Hold on, my mic isn't working. Okay. V's mic isn't working yet.
Yay!
Oh my God.
I
All
mean,
right.
wait.
No,
No.
boo! Boo earns. means. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. What the? There we go. Yay, Zod. All right.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Ah, goody goody gumdrops. Yeah, that was scary. Okay, groovy.
We have a silent GM for the night.
Not gonna work too well, is it?
Okay, what do I see? Variax, what do I see? Oh, for the love of God, what do I see?
You'll probably be able to hear me through the window. I mean, through the wall, but whatever.
I can hear him through the wall. Hey, chats. Chatters and chatties. And chatteroonies. I have to make sure to go to my channel and put up a video.
Hello.
Hey!
Hi. Here, I'm actually going to rename my announcement video now, rather than just streaming to IOC to stream or something. Do. Is Variax there?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello, Variax. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
Thought you guys were just gonna keep on going. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi?
What? So, I could have swore you sent me some message about custom tokens or whatever, but a couple hours ago I was searching for it and I can't find it, so... I don't. Are these
Well,
little tokens...
You're not getting one now.
Pardon me?
It's too late.
I'll just pick the
um,
Stern
yeah,
Man
just-
one.
Where is he? What?
Bottom far right.
Okay.
I'm assuming you laid out these tokens for us to select.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Hang
Alright,
on.
you're him.
I always forget. Is it IISOIA or
OS.
OS?
OS.
Did you know you got the name wrong when you uploaded that video, by the way?
You know what the funny part is? You know
really
what
funny
Inferno
thing
and I were
is-
saying? Literally, I copy-pasted Inferno's title.
Yeah, and
And
the
no one on
description.
his video, yeah, and the description. I completely plagiarized the whole thing, but no one on his videos pointed it out. But everyone pointed it out on mine.
It's so funny too, because Squee's like, yeah, everyone's doing this. I don't know why. And I'm like, that's because it's actually spelled wrong. You switch the O and the S. He's like, and I got bad news for you. You did the same thing. And I'm like,
I was
whatever.
like, I got bad news for you. I just plagiarized your title.
I'm like, that's what you get for stealing.
Oh, it's awesome. You know what it is, Inferno? I think everyone just assumes if you did it, it was right and they were wrong. But if I do it, then they know I did it wrong. That is like sexist, but not quite. What's the word you would use?
I don't know.
Can't say. It's because I'm Texan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do I need? You guys are right next to each other. Yep. Do I need to pull up like a virtual die, or does this program have that already?
It has that already.
Yay!
So, do you want to put my character name in this token?
Would know what it is. If I knew what it is, then I would.
Oh yeah, no one knows what it is yet. I haven't. Oh, we don't even
Yeah,
introduce
so-
ourselves yet. Okay, I'll
No,
behave
so-
myself.
That's
Sorry,
right. You
but
don't.
Yeah, I mean,
know-
can you move that token around, Inferno?
Let's find out. Wee. Yep.
Yeah, you can. Groovy. And the other one is just a place marker type thing for Kriana.
I
Yeah.
can.
No, I think her
example player
character is gonna
token-
look exactly like that. An old grizzled wizard. Or dwarf.
Yeah, I
Well,
can
that
actually use the
example
arrow
player
keys to move my character too.
See now, yeah.
Yeah, you
interesting.
can. You'll be seeing it quite a lot because I used it in all the maps to like have a character there sort of thing, so I can use it in player view and that. So you'll
Not
be
gonna-
seeing him quite a lot for a little while before I delete him quickly.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited about this.
Me too. I have
God,
to admit,
expectations.
I have not played a pen and paper RPG in like 5 years. And I love them. So
Oh.
actually, Inferno. Variax, that helps because it's been 5 years.
Yeah. I don't know any
I don't
better.
have expectations.
Ooh! Speaking of expectations, though, did Squee tell you, Variax, about Project Eternity?
I just did.
Oh,
Yeah, he linked me to it.
it looks
That's
amazing,
pretty
eh?
interesting.
Yeah, you and I were just recently
Yeah.
gushing over Chris Avalone, and now I found out he's doing he's a part of this project. That's freaking awesome. I'm pretty
Yeah,
happy.
good sign.
Yeah, really good sign.
Yeah.
Yup.
No, just Project Eternity. Here. Oh, you know what? While we're waiting, I'm going to just put a link in the chat for people to check out.
All right. While we're here, I'm trying to get familiar with this. Where is like if I have to roll a dice? Where do I go in this little window thing?
Okay. In the chat
Mm-hmm.
window, put a closed bracket, and then you write what you want to roll. Just like, oh, it hasn't come up. Hang on. Right, ignore the slash.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Huh. Can you guys hear me okay?
Oh, god damn it.
I can hear you. You're a little
Okay.
fuzzy
Yeah,
every once in a while,
you
but
sound a little very access sounding a little muffled, but that's
It's
fine.
because I was uploading a video.
Oh, that would do it.
A very quick one. It's done now. So it should be okay.
D10. Okay, so I see what Alana said. Like D10 and then plus whatever modifiers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
do
just
we
like that.
slash roll?
You can. I think you can. I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah, that works too.
What did you do?
Oops. Backslash roll and then like 2d6. I got a 6.
Yeah.
You can apparently make up a macro for this too, right?
You meant forward slash.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I have-
forward
I have-
slash,
I have
sorry.
All macros sorted already. That's
All
why I'm
right.
rolling this so
Well,
quick.
let's make a macro while we wait for Kriana.
All right then.
How do we do this? Just edit.
You need the.
Run.
Well,
macros.
I have the global view up. The global window, which
Uh-huh.
is if you go in window and click global, have that.
It's
pop up.
there. Yeah, it's there.
All right, and then right click on it.
Oh, add new
and
macro.
Put
Cool.
add new macro, yeah.
And then I would.
And then click on the new.
Yeah. And then.
No. So right click and edit.
Oh, okay. Right click, edit.
Now, right now the only two things you need to fill in here.
Yeah.
The label is what appears on the button,
Okay, so
and the
1d10.
command is just what the roll is. Yeah. So you'd put-
Roll 1d10.
Try it.
Gorgeous.
Wait. Okay, hang on. I was not as fast as he was. So I hit to the global. I had add new macro. I have a new thing, and I right click on the new. I click
on that.
edit.
Two
And
things you
then-
got to worry about. The
Mhm.
label is what the button is called, and then
So
the
I can just
command
say like
is-
D10.
Yeah. And then the command is what the dice roll is.
Oh, I think I'll bring up
Simple
my
as
character
that.
sheet. While
So
we're-
I would just in command put D10.
Well, you type it
Oh
as
right,
if you would
type in
type
the
it in chat.
brackets. Got it. So
Yeah.
just bracket D10. And since I wouldn't know what modifiers would be what, I can just do D10 and add everything I need myself.
Yeah.
Got it. I think.
I made macros for all of them though.
Nice.
Because I'm lazy. Yeah, this game uses D10s. Just
Cool.
D10s.
Does that mean I rolled a 10?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
now
know
you rolled a
one.
1.
Variax is happening to me again.
What? You just rolling ones?
You should have seen it when we were trying to roll my character. It was like all 1, 1, 2, 1, and then it's
Oh.
like, okay, let's redo that. And then it's like 9, 10, 10, 9. It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah, brilliant.
Good times.
Well, we're waiting for Kriana to show up, guys, so we haven't actually started just yet, but we're kind of getting our bearings, so there's less for things for Variax to explain to us, I reckon.
Hi, everybody, again. Holy cow, there's so many of you.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be. How many
yeah.
people are there watching us?
There are quite a few in the viewer list.
Yep.
Oh my god, there are more than quite a few. Hello, everyone. Holy shit. Variax, damn, you bring a lot of people. You got heavy weight, heavy YouTube weight.
Do you,
Yeah, it's my influence.
Variax, I hope you bring the proper amount of porta potties wherever you go, because otherwise that is just unsanitary.
Yeah, it's just illegal, I think. I think you have to have a porta potty per 100 persons, so We're gonna have to get ourselves a digital porta potty.
That
I'll
went to our
say it
very
now, and
first
I'll
place.
say it later. Thanks everyone for showing up and coming. It's
Mm.
good of you to spend the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Um,
thanks everyone for putting up with us.
Aye, yeah. It's groovy.
So I'm recording this as well, Variax, like on my hard drive, so I can edit out like this intro part when we actually start the game. I can also send that video along to you, and then you can upload it to your IOCIA YouTube page if you
Sure.
want for all the European folks who want to see what was going on.
Yeah, we can totally do that.
Wait. How did I miss that? V, when did you start a Daggerfall playthrough?
I haven't. Who
What?
says that? What?
I
Where?
just discovered Variax's Daggerfall playthrough and decided to see what else he's up to. Okay, so
No.
I haven't. I was like, how did I miss that?
Maybe you thought
No, I
Griff?
haven't. I don't know what Apocalypse is talking about, but I'm
Maybe-
sure as hell haven't started a Daggerfall.
Maybe you're waking up in the middle of the night and sleep playing Daggerfall.
Maybe, and just sleep uploading it.
It's like
It's an
Fight.
entire an entire LP of this.
It's like Fight Club.
So I'm
Instead
being
of
a zombie right now.
You know what happened is that Isabella took control of half your brain, so when you sleep, you actually play the game and upload it. It's like she's like your Tyler Durden.
I don't know, because that would be scary.
It would be.
The difference between what's his face and Tyler Durden, if you have that same exponential increase between Variax and whatever his sleep form is.
Isabella, have you not seen the video for
Oh no,
Isabella?
right, Isabella. But yeah, okay, I forgot all about Isabella. How's she doing,
dead.
by the way? Still in the
Dead.
what?
She's
dead.
What happened?
Elena, I killed her. She's dead.
Oh, I'd be really upset.
Jealousy
But,
thing going on.
I'd be really upset, but then a lot of her may come kill me. So good job.
yeah.
Hey.
It was messy. Wasn't pretty.
Well, good thing she stayed near the cleaning cabinet then. I can't tell you guys about my character yet. You'll learn about it when Kriana and Inferno learn about it.
Yep,
Yeah,
That'll
because
be
nobody
exciting.
knows who anybody is right now.
it'll be fun.
I'm so excited. I have my pen and my paper here. I actually printed out the sheets because my word processor wasn't holding it correctly.
Yeah. Actually,
But that's good. I like it that way. It feels more like a pen and paper game.
Actually, due to having so many people here, I'm going to add in a few more mods. Jingles, you're pretty darn awesome. So I think with Kat and Axion and Jingles here, I think, and everyone's really well behaved anyway. So
Am I a mod?
of course you are, Squee. I think you are.
I can never remember. Yeah, I know,
Yeah, you
right?
are.
Okay. Never remember those things. Awesome. Unlimited power.
No problem. So yes. It'll still be for a few more minutes before Kriana gets here. Is there anything about the game world itself, Variax, that you want us to kind of know about? Like a recent bit of history, or...
I wouldn't have thought so.
Okay. No worries.
So, it's all in the intro and stuff. You
Oh,
know,
is it?
so
Oh, okay. I'll just
Yeah,
be
yeah.
patient then. I'll just be patient.
I'm afraid I kind of have that covered.
I am about to go find a thing to write on. I will be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh. Do you recommend us taking notes during this, like on our own ends, or...
You can do if you want.
Hmm.
It's up to you.
I'll just open up a notepad, just in case.
Thanks for killing me in
FTL? Sorry, it was just, what happened to you? Oh yeah, you were stampeded by six-legged horse alien things. Oh,
Yes.
why am I all
Look.
X'd out now? Break my heart.
Just a sign of things to come, I'm afraid.
Aw. Yeah, okay, so that's one thing I was interested about, without getting too much into the game. But you said the combat is pretty deadly, eh?
Hopefully.
Hopefully?
Aye.
Okay.
That's one of the things I've changed recently, so, that's
I-
what we're trying, but should be.
I hope so, because, I mean, especially in a lot of pen and paper games, and as you advance in level, you have, like, 80, 100 hit points, and you're just like, really, if some guy like hits you with a sword and
Yeah.
connects, you should be in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, that I know. I know. Like that won't happen in AOC. It doesn't matter what level there aren't any levels in the game, but
Ooh.
it doesn't matter what level you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like your vitality always stays pretty much what it is when you start out. So your equipment can
Change.
increase and get
And
better,
your
and your
skill can
skill at
change.
using that
Yeah.
equipment, yeah. But
I
your
like that.
actual hardiness doesn't. I mean, you can make it go up,
Yeah.
but then if you do that, you're not making your skill or your, with the equipment go up. So
Gotcha.
it's a trade-off. But so you'll probably take more damage when you get hit. So it's whichever way you want to go. But not really one-hit kills, unless it's like maybe a critical or something. But two or three hits, probably two or three good hits will have
Okay.
you in trouble, which I think is reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Haha!
Oh.
I found a small child. I have to get him
What,
back on
like,
midnight, though.
like in your cupboard?
I need something to write on.
So you're writing on a small child.
It's non-permanent marker. It'll work.
Where did you get this child from?
Next door neighbor.
Uh-huh. Is
Do
it a
they
mute
know?
child? Because I don't hear the child screaming for being kidnapped,
Probably
being used
unconscious,
as a
yeah,
notepad.
or maybe dead. That's a scary thought.
Oh, that's really morbid.
Wow. That's very morbid.
Oh, someone put it in the chat. I
He's
just thought.
he's just tied and gagged. He's not dead.
Oh,
God, Inferno.
well, I mean, come on.
Talk about overreacting.
Jeez, I don't even know what to think now.
It reminds me of when I was a kid. My brother and sister used to hold me down and just draw all over me with like those dry board markers,
Yeah.
dry erase markers. And then I'd have to go take a shower, and it sucked, like, because I had to scrub every inch of my body, and I'd look like I had sunburn when I was done.
That sounds like a lovely upbringing.
It's fun to be the
Sounds like
youngest.
guys of yeah,
Hey.
childhood.
Indeed.
I did get a younger brother, but by the time I got him, I was 17, so you're supposed to be above all that. People frown on drawing
But
on
were you?
babies. Well, people frown on drawing on babies, so...
Wait, you have a 17-year difference between you and your brother?
Yep,
Wow, that's significant.
it is indeed. I look at him more like a, almost like a nephew, really.
He almost would be, yeah, that age difference. Oh, well.
He's got the coolest name in the world, though. Vana Jyoti.
Vana Jyoti?
That's his first name.
How do you spell that?
Give me a second.
Bad brother can't even spell his own.
No. I can type it. I just...
Okay, I'm just teasing.
Yeah, it's one of those that's just really difficult to
Yeah, there you go.
put into words.
Vana Jyoti. What is that? Is that...
It's Sanskrit. It means light of the forest, I think. My stepmother's Hindu.
Oh, neat.
So,
That's awesome. I Vana Jyoti. Racist British gamer. Racist. Not
I just
really.
call him Joe.
Probably
I
good.
tried to get Vaughn to stick, but it didn't. Because I'm like, come on, Vaughn's a cool name.
It is.
Hey Vaughn, how's it going? I'm still
Hi,
saying
Vaughn.
when he gets to high school, he'll switch it to Vaughn.
We do make good bacon. GJ. Vaughn is a cool name. Voss. Yana Voss terrible. No, just kidding.
Talivas, I'm adorable.
Oh god. Yeah.
Best name I ever made. You know what else is a good name? Zod.
Yeah, I thought Very actually wanted us to tell each other our names. Now I know your character's name. You've ruined
Oh,
everything. Squid.
wait, I thought we were supposed to... name our token after our character.
He says do it after we're done introducing each other. Because I asked him. He's like, not yet.
Oops.
Whatever.
Well, it's okay.
At least it's not Zim. Invader Zim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be the worst backstory ever. So I'm an alien from another planet.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, but no, FTL. Oh, wait, FLT? I can't remember what it is. FLT or FTL. I think it's FTL.
Faster than light.
Yeah, faster than light. So that must be FTL. That's a damn good game.
Really?
Oh my god, it's just like it's a time sink game though. I mean, like I'll just play this for an hour. 4 hours later, oh shit, I'm still playing this game.
I saw Jeff playing it. I might take a look at it then. So, from what I understand, it's basically like you just control a ship and you micromanage it.
Micromanage. I don't know about that. It's not overly complicated enough to say micromanage, but yeah, you do manage the ship. You manage what systems you get and what power goes to what systems and what your crew does, but nothing in a really intricate detail. It's a really nice, just kind of a general gameplay thing. The really nice thing is that it's just a well done game.
I'm gonna have to take a look at it. You know what it reminds me of? Just looking at it. There's a I'm used to playing really old board games, like board games back from the 70s and maybe the 80s because of my father.
Yeah.
And there were these old board games called Starfleet Command that were based in Star Trek. And what it was is each player would choose a ship. It could be, Klingon, Romulan, Federation, or whatnot. And you just had this one ship, and it was your ship versus their ships. But because you only had one ship, the level of detail they could go into was really good. You had basically you would have a sheet with your ship, and then you'd put a clear plastic sheet over it, and then you would use that to draw, like say this system was hit, you could actually draw that system was hit or whatnot. And you basically you controlled, damage control, repairing. You had to do energy management, like, how much do I put to phasers, how much do I put to shields, and it really let you concentrate on just almost like a Starfleet captain on just your ship, and it was really cool.
Neat. Yeah, actually, it's really interesting. FTL has a bit of a Star Trek vibe to it. I don't know why, but it does. It's pretty cool. Maybe it's the energy management.
Possibly. How much is the game?
I believe it's $9 on Steam.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not like super complex or anything like that. It's a roguelike, so you need to like replay it or that. I got it as a gift from Ray actually. Because he bought one, and when you buy one, you actually get a Steam key, so a Steam copy, and a digital download. So pretty much
cool.
you can have one and then give one away as a friend. So really you get the same game twice for the price of one.
I might have to check that out then, because I do like the idea of like... That's one thing actually I really liked about Battle Station Specific, was your ability to kind of control your ships individually. Hey, V!
Hey.
Sorry, I needed more tea.
People just assumed it was beer, but probably tea. You don't want to drink. Yeah, you don't want to drink a depressant at past midnight, eh?
No. Well, unless you've been doing it since about 7.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
I think I've sworn off that stuff.
Beer? That's a shame.
Alcohol in general. You remember what happened last time I tried to get drunk?
You tried to get something that you really liked, and it didn't really work. And then I remember the time before that, where we went into feminine personas playing Baldur's Gate 2, but we just sounded like really, really gay guys.
Yeah. That was also the night where I tried to play Mass Effect blind.
Oh, that's right. Like literally blind, like not
yeah,
watching.
Varix, I don't know if you know about that. I literally tied a blindfold around myself, and I had someone on the call trying to tell me what to do.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Wow.
It didn't turn out that well.
Oh,
we were like fighting
a
a giant worm, and I'm just like running around shooting. I'm like, where is it?
Holy shit! We have 225 viewers.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, we're just waiting for Kranich. She should be here in about 5 minutes or so. So in the meantime, we're just shooting the shit.
Okay.
I thought I was actually just beating it with a bat.
Nope.
Whatever.
Well, I have a gun, so
this.
Yeah.
Crazy Canadians and your guns.
But yeah. Like I thought that was really clever. Was say, when people say I'm playing this blind, you literally played the game, at least a section of the game blind. And that was really
exactly.
well
That was
done.
the point.
That is
It's
clever.
almost as good as Variax's I'm playing Skyrim blind.
Oh, that. I was pretty pleased about that as well. It's pretty much a blank screen. Yes.
What I love the most is some people didn't get it.
I know.
Didn't get what?
Dark. I can't see anything.
Then okay, very expert April Fool's joke. He said, "I'm
Oh,
playing
yeah.
Skyrim blind," and then he basically turned the darkness down
Super-
so low
yeah.
that you couldn't see crap. and then there were people like, "I don't get, it's too dark."
I'm so glad you're playing this game, V, but you need to bring up the contrast.
Yeah,
That was pretty great.
yeah. That's
I love April Fool's Day, especially
really,
on YouTube.
yeah.
You know what the funniest part was? I put up something that everyone thought was,
It was your
no,
Minecraft one.
was it the Minecraft? Yeah.
No, you
everyone
did
thought
that.
it-
No, you did that later on. You did
Yeah,
that
no,
a week
Oh,
after.
it was for April Fool's. Surely it was.
Well, no, I put up something on April Fool's. Everyone assumed it was for April Fool's, and I had forgotten it was even April Fool's.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, April Fool's. Everyone, I don't remember what it was though.
Maybe it was your Minecraft.
No, I'm pretty sure
No.
Minecraft was.
Yeah, I
Okay,
remember
maybe
Minecraft came a
It
week
did have
later.
that vibe to it.
Yeah, oh, it totally did.
I want to build a cube. There it is.
It's
beautiful.
perfect.
Oh god, and I trolled people so hard in the comments. They're like, "Are you gonna do an actual LP? What are you talking about?" I just did.
I set a goal and I accomplished it.
Amazing.
Yeah, well done.
Ah, there we go. There's Kriana Pants. She just came onto Skype.
I shall add her to the call.
Oh, I'm excited, aren't I? Okay, excellent.
Oh, we're gonna get started soon. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
You'll be
oh
fine,
god, oh god,
Variax. Come on. You're with
Oh god, oh god,
you're
oh
with
god,
some
oh god.
pretty chill people.
I need to put some music on.
As long as you oh, maybe I
Nice,
should
relaxing.
Oh, I think I'll put some music on the background too, actually.
Brianna,
That's a
get
good
chill
idea.
right now. Wait, where is she? Why is she not? What's going on?
She's probably just dashed in the door, put a computer on, and now she's like, you know,
Yeah, I'll wait.
feeding the cat and stuff like that. You
Feeding
know.
the cat. Well, yeah, maybe.
You don't got to worry, V. I'm very weed right now.
Groovy.
Uh,
Something nice and chill.
There we go. 5-hour epic music mix. Done.
oh gosh, 5-hour epic music mix.
Yep.
Oh, is that on YouTube?
Yep.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Let me know if the sound balance is okay.
It's
Oh.
probably not going to like go well with the content of the game, but you know.
Oh, okay. Krana says she's running really late. It'll take another 15 minutes.
15 minutes. No, that's it. Might as well just quit now. Bye.
Rocks fall, you die.
Sorry, everyone. Yeah, thanks for showing up, but I can't about the waiting. So
I could
I'm
dance.
joking.
Can you guys hear like me and Squee and Variax okay over top the music, or is the music too overpowering?
Please, as if music would ever outpower me.
Tad loud. Okay. Turn the music off.
Way up. Yeah.
Here, I'll turn it down.
That's
There we
it.
go.
That's
It'll
it.
just be kind of there.
I'm gonna be better than me. La 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 la. la la la.
There we go. It'll just be there. That works. Oh, it was
Sure.
fine. Now they want it louder. Damn it. Okay. I'll just bring it up
You
just a little
should
more.
just play Gundam style for 5 hours.
Oh my god! Yes, alright. I'll No, I don't want to subjugate. I don't want to subjugate 225 people to Gangnam Style.
Actually, I'm amazed. I totally called that would become a popular song over here. Back when it was still popular in Korea. But I heard it on my local radio station the other day, and I've never heard my local radio station play a song that wasn't English. Wasn't in English, anyway.
Alright, well, everyone's wants Gangnam Style, so we're gonna give them Gangnam Style. Is this it?
It's
Cat's just
Gundam
like,
style.
settle down, Dalton!
Is this it?
You
Yeah,
know,
this is it.
I have actually been to Gangnam. It's a very rich part of Seoul, and the people there tend to be very snobbish and rude.
Oh, that's good. No, that's it. That's all you get.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Oh my god, I don't know what my favorite part is. Either the guy dancing on the boat with the life jacket, the screaming at the ass, or just the random elevator with just a dude thrusting above him. I don't know which is worse or better or both.
Is this normal in Korea? Actually, yes, it is normal.
Is it
in Korea.
actually? Yeah,
Okay,
because
well,
we went to Korea like recently, and
well,
his fiance lives.
define normal in Korea. Their sense of humor is very much in that. I love Korean comedy shows because unlike our comedy shows where it's all like sitcoms and scripted out stuff,
Yeah.
their comedy is much more about taking famous people and putting them in weird situations and seeing how they
Oh.
react. Like I told you that very famous guy in the yellow suit and the guy in the elevator that was doing the thrusting.
Yeah.
He's my favorite comedian in Korea because
He's
he
a
always does
comedian?
that. Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, but over there, comedian means something different. To us, comedian means someone that stands up and just tells jokes. To them, a comedian is someone who goes on these shows and does funny things. They have a show called Infinity Challenge where they take a group of people, including those two, and they just throw them into wacky situations. Like one that I can think of, they told them all to meet at this building at a certain time, and so they're just walking down the street, and then all of a sudden, a crowd of like 50 people just start running towards them, screaming.
I've seen that.
And then they freak out and turn around and start running with them. And then after about 20 feet, everyone just stops and walks away like nothing's wrong. And like just sit there and like looking around like what?
Yeah,
the hell?
it's brilliant.
Yeah, and that's what that show does. It is absolutely hilarious. There was one time they went to New York. And they dressed in really crazy outfits, and they were telling people that they were fashion designers and asking people to choose whose fashion was better. But they're not great at at English, so they're sitting there and they're going like, "I fashion star." Hilarious. But yeah, I watch those shows all the time. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
They'll have shows, or they'll have one where it's called 2 Nights in One Day. And they get like another group of people. And they'll make them compete to like eat breakfast. Like they all have to play a game, and whichever team loses doesn't get to eat breakfast or something. And it's crazy games like they have to spin around till they get dizzy, and then try and kick a spot on the wall. Like no one will make it.
Now we're just messing around with our tokens.
I was gonna say mine never moves. He's the calm in the storm. Hey, why did I move?
I have control.
No.
There's nothing wrong with your
Back of the job.
stream.
Back of the job.
We are under control.
You know,
We control
actually,
both the horizontal and the vertical.
Yeah.
Inferno. I was thinking about this. There was a show that I thought we could emulate sometime. It was called Yashimanman. And
Oh, I've heard of that.
basically, they would take famous people, and what they would do is kind of a weird mix of Family Feud or whatnot. They would basically go out and ask 100 people or something a question, and then they would have like the top 5 answers. And then they would ask the same question to the famous people, and the famous people would tell a funny story as to why they think this is the correct answer. And if it was one of the top 5 answers, they'd get it right, and if it wasn't, they'd get blasted in the face with like air.
Oh.
But it had the most hilarious questions and stories, and you know that would make a great podcast or something. That kind of thing. Someday.
Yeah, that could be fun. Sorry, I was slightly distracted by reading the
I was
chat.
gonna say, that was really awkward.
That was awkward.
And I'm
Ooh.
done. And then there's just silence.
Sorry, it's just I had
I
stuff
was
coming
finding
at
out
me.
stuff of the game. You know? I wasn't even
You
listening.
don't have
I
to
wanted
see
to
both
fly.
staring at the computer screen going, oh.
You guys just joining on. We're like, yeah, do something else while he talks.
That's it. That's it. I'm taking your backpack, Inferno.
No, not my backpack. I need it. Oh dear. Yeah, no, sorry, Squee. It was just I had people talking to me on Steam. I had to close it, and then I was keeping an eye on this chat, which is kind of going kind of fast. So I love I love active chats. I love it when people watch. Go figure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when I was a part of that Voltron Army 24-hour live stream dealie? And,
Yeah.
And like a bazillion people came, and I'm like, holy shit, I forgot how awesome Voltron was.
Right, I remember we
Don't
had
do
to
that
keep
again.
clearing the chat just so that we could fix things.
Yes, that's right.
That's the one problem I find as more and more people begin to watch the chats. It becomes harder for the individual people to chat because it runs up so fast.
Yeah. That's why I kind of like it in my streams when it's like maybe 80 to 100, and out of those, maybe 20 are active.
Yeah.
So then
Right, right.
it's kind of, it's manageable. That's why I really don't want to be like massively popular, because then, it's pointless streaming because you can't talk to anyone. It's
Yeah.
just, messages just going by, faster than you can blink.
Like,
And
even if you do it in slow
it's
mode,
fine.
I mean, like, Jeff, God bless him. Popular guy. Funny guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, his streams, like, I believe it got to a point where he had to announce his streams just on Twitter. He couldn't do it on YouTube anymore because it's just the stream would just go by so fast. I don't
Yeah.
even know
Yeah.
how he'd be able to keep up with it, so. Yeah.
You just need lazier viewers.
Yeah, exactly. I love this. That should be my next my next announcement video. Are you lazy? Could you care less about typing letters on your keyboard? Then come watch my stream.
You're quite
You just
welcome.
have to sit there and listen.
One way to mitigate that, I suppose, even though it's not possible all the time, is when you have streams with lots of people and the chat's going up, is have like a co-commentator or someone whose job is just to help interact with the chat.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes. Like if I'm doing something, I was going to say something very intensive, but let's be honest, this is me. Solitaire could be very intensive. I have someone basically like relay messages from the chat and say, "Oh, this person asked that" or something.
This is kind of what this is,
Exactly.
more or less.
But the other problem with that is, of course, there's games you want to stream where you don't want to have more commentators or
Yeah.
not. Like I find, especially when I do a story-intensive game, if I have co-commentators on, I end up enjoying talking to them more than the game.
Yeah, yeah, very much so. And now silence. And now
Been awake for 2 hours now. I'm started.
you've been waiting for 2 hours.
Been awake for 2 hours.
Oh, you've been awake for 2 hours.
I was planning on waking up just before we started,
Mhm.
but then I got the time wrong, so that was an hour. And then
Oh,
I've been waiting for Kriana.
now we're waiting
That's
for
another
Greta.
hour.
That's another
I'm
hour.
like,
about-
I was hoping to like be most of the way through the first part of the game by now.
Okay, so this is what you do. Just go to sleep now, Variax, and we'll yell
Okay.
into your headset when it's time
Okay.
to start.
Okay.
Let's sleep with Variax. Here, I'll play some music for you.
You know he
I'm not
can't
watching
hear
the
it.
stream, dude.
Oh, never mind then.
It's the thought that counts, Variax.
I watched the song that you played, but
Don't
otherwise-
be mean, Variax. It's the thought that counts.
I'm not going to watch the stream. Who the hell would watch this?
You jackass!
Yeah. Yeah.
Could you please go to YouTube and look up? No, I can't do. I'm not doing video requests. You all obviously are connected to the
Yeah, 'cause
internet.
it'll-
You can all go onto YouTube yourself. I can't.
It would open the gates.
Yeah, I've opened up.
That's all it
Gangnam
would be
Style
then, is
was
play
just-
this,
yeah.
play this.
Oh well.
So
Yep.
No. All right. So, I wonder. I wonder if we should troll Krana when she gets here. Be like, "Oh, yeah. So we started without you. So
we're done.
you're stuck
done.
in a pit of
Brianna,
vipers."
thank God you're here. Your character's in so much trouble.
It doesn't. We don't know her name, so we just stuck an X on her and started
Or his
pushing her
name.
around. Or his name.
This is Kriana. For all we know, she could have made He-Man.
Yeah, maybe. She said she was
we're gonna
concerned.
we're gonna be gaming with the Prince of Grayskull.
She said she was gray. Did you say grade school?
No, Gray Skull.
Oh, gray skull.
Aye.
But yeah,
Yeah, but
Krana
different-
said to me, she's like, "Oh, I don't know where her character is." She's like, "I have to really resist trolling with my character." I'm like, "How?"
Maybe she made Prince Valiant.
Maybe. Oh God, Prince Valiant.
Uh,
What was that horrible
I
80s
watched that
show
video
called?
again a few days ago.
Oh, did
It doesn't get old. No, it ages well.
What the bleep video that I made?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
I will.
I will
Look
find
what
you
I've
and I will
done.
fuck you.
Look what I've done.
Oh, that.
What to death.
I nearly fucked a man to death.
uh,
And so on and so forth.
Yes.
etc. etc.
Oh, now I have to do a link to the bleep video.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
It's
Yeah.
very sensitive. Phrase.
Sweet, now my video is gonna get like 200 more views on it. Take that. Was it the 80s sure were gay, I believe is what I called
The
it.
80s were gay, yeah.
Can I search my own videos? Yes, I can. 80!
Yeah, I can see the Dr. Painkiller.
Ah, there we go. The 80s were kinda gay. There, guys. I won't play it, but I'll put a link there, and you can watch it as you are. There we go. Hey, May, how are you?
Yes, Valkyrie's here.
Speaking of the
Hello.
Voltron Army forums, I gotta go there. I haven't been there in a while.
Oh, you should.
Such a fantastic place, yeah. Like,
It's a magical place of nerds
well, no,
and
like,
games.
honestly, because there's so many forums out there where Let's Playing is considered like an elite thing, and you have to LP a certain way or you're not part of the group. And Voltron Army is very different, and I love that.
Oh, yeah, FTL is pretty tricky, that end boss, yeah.
What is that? What is? Oh my gosh! Ray has been teaching people all these crazy little things to draw on the computer.
The little flip table guy has been around for a while.
Oh, that's a flip table. See, I don't see the thing is I don't
What did
connect
you
these.
see that as? A frowny
just
face with a table
symbols.
for an eye?
I saw them as symbols. You should see what Piff sees them as. I think Ray gave him one that was like someone giving someone else an injection, and what he saw was a guy wearing a propeller cap getting uppercutted by another really happy guy. And I looked at that and I saw it too when he said it, and I was like, "That's amazing."
Oh boy.
Does anyone in the chat know that one, the giving the injection to the other guy? Because I could point out, and then you guys could see, and then your world would be changed.
Now that you said that,
know.
now there's gonna be 50 people who show that one, but we'll see.
Sometimes I speak before these things pass through my brain.
That's happened. That's okay. So yeah. Oh my! What the fuck? May
Okay,
just
well,
posted
that's
something. I don't think that's it.
that's close. Actually, what Myra posted is close. If you start from the right and go to the left, it's a really happy guy uppercutting a really surprised guy wearing a propeller cap.
Okay. All right, that works, I guess.
Yep.
Well, verified nutcase. It'll start when Creative gets here, which should be actually very soon, in a couple minutes. At
are you
6:30,
talking,
she told us
nutcase?
20 minutes.
You
Therefore,
said that half an hour ago.
I know.
already
I didn't say that a
begun.
half hour.
Minutes.
No. She said 20 minutes at 6:30. Therefore, in 2 minutes, she should be free. I'm assuming. Oh no,
Alright,
there's
fair
some
enough.
sort of emergency. So yeah,
Mm.
we'll be fine. We're tough, and hopefully tomorrow we can get started on time.
Yeah.
You know, Variax, I'm looking at this sheet. I don't see how to activate God mode.
Yeah, can my character go Super Saiyan? I really want my character to go Super Saiyan.
Must have been an oversight, I'm sure.
It was, yeah. I'll fix that.
What is
That's
it? There's
totally
this
gonna be
funny GIF of Lord of the Rings where it's talking about that scene, like, and Aragorn goes, "You have my sword," and Legolas is like, "And my bow," and then Gimli's like, "And my hacks," and like it just like he's got this keyboard, and then it goes God mode activate, and he turns all yellow. Gotta love the internet.
Yeah.
I
Much
swear,
people out
I
there.
swear, I have spent hours just watching like the compilations of funny memes and gifs and stuff that troll the internet.
They're worth watching. Yeah. It's a good way to spend your evening.
Yeah,
And
well,
almost all of them include some sort of stormtrooper dancing or pelvic thrusting or something.
I'm here.
there
I'm
we
here.
go. Hello.
Yay!
My
Sorry.
goodness.
Hey, Creoners.
Sorry. Oh my god, I got out of work late, and then, God, I look like such an asshole right now, don't I?
Well, you know what they say, you
look
are
like
what
an
you
old
eat.
man. You look like an old man that's balding, so take that for what you will.
Oh, is that what assholes look like?
I don't know.
Trust me, do not
You're
Google.
supposed to know these things.
Kriana, whatever you do not Google what do
I'm gonna
assholes
Google
look
this.
like on don't Google that.
I don't think you'll survive the experience.
No, it's fine. What? How bad could? Oh.
Are you connecting onto Map Tool?
I am trying to load everything up right now.
Okay.
She's like, I'm trying to boot the
Okay.
universe right now.
Okay. So right. Let me see if where did I put that map tool thing? I put that.
In your asshole. No, wait.
Enough of these assholes. Oh, I found it. It's on my desktop. Okay, so I go to launch. Okay.
Launch.
No, that's the wrong button. Oh, God.
All you hear is an explosion, and then the phone goes dead.
A train just
What's
exploded.
that in a computer program?
How does this work? Okay, so then I go File, Connect to Server, go to Direct, hit OK, loading
Yeah.
campaign, loading campaign, loading lobby 0, 0 out of 4.
Yeah, just let it go.
Just let it load. Just
Okay.
let it load and goo.
Loading goo. Hey, that's what you should have played for 5
Okay.
hours.
5 hours?
You know what, Variax, we found the perfect solution. Anytime the chat is way too busy, just play the Loading Goo song.
Oh,
I promise you, it'll clear right up. People will be like, oh, God, I can't take it.
Okay. I'm excited now.
He's excited.
I am excited.
Is everyone excited? I'm
I am.
worried.
I'm so excited.
And she just can't hide it.
I'm about to lose control, and
I think I like it.
I think I like it too. All right. Example
Is it-
player Zod Inferno.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah.
My
Oh, was I
character's
not
na-
supposed to look at that?
No, I wasn't
Yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to
yeah,
type
yeah,
my
yeah.
name in, apparently. Ah, well.
That's fine. That's
It
fine.
looks like-
my character's name is not Inferno. That'd be lame.
No, yeah, and I don't think Squeeze is Zod, though it might be.
Is that? No, it is. My character's name is Zod.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Is that anything like my name is not Lily Inferno?
Yeah, my name is not Inferno. No. Anyway.
Does that mean I'm example player?
No, you can
That
choose
was
it.
just that was a placeholder thing. For like having a player there before anyone got there, because it's kind of required.
What's required? What?
Never mind. It's a technical thing.
Okay. Also,
Fine.
you sent a file.
Yeah, don't worry too much about it. It's just for reference. We'll be referring to it later.
Do I need to? Oh, I don't have. It's a PDF. I don't have anything to open a frickin' PDF. Are you kidding me?
What?
Really?
Do you live in
Computer.
2002?
Yes, Inferno. Yes, I do. Thanks for bringing it up when smartphones are just hitting the market.
I don't even know what an iPhone is. What is it? Is it a type of cow? I don't know. No, I don't want the security software. Just let me download it so I can look at the frickin'. Yeah, you stupid.
So how was work?
Oh, work was pretty hilarious. We get a lot of interesting customers that come in, so that's usually pretty fun. We got a few good games that came in that I'm excited for. We got some Shinigami Tensei games and
Gesundheit.
Persona 3. So I am going to buy that. Oh, we also got Super Mario RPG in with the box still intact. I like put dibs all over that shit.
So pretty much
Okay.
your paycheck goes to just buying more things in that store.
Yeah, it really does. I have like so much shit set aside that I just want it. I work at a used gaming store. No, it's not GameStop. It's so much better than GameStop because GameStop sucks.
It's called Game Go.
It's called Game Go.
It's called Game Yellow Light. It's kind of halfway in between.
And most people run through it. Alright.
Okay. Am I supposed to be doing anything else? What am I doing here?
You're fine. Just have your character sheet open, the reference sheet there, and we can probably
Okay.
get started. Although you might want to have a token to select from, which kind of gives away what your character is, but we're doing it for the other two anyway, so.
Wait, where's my token?
Just wait, I'm putting some in the thing.
Oh, okay.
Just the way
Does
Pick
anyone
one.
else in this world, every time you hear token, think of like what you get in an arcade?
Dwarf with a band-aid.
Awesome.
Dwarf with a flame.
Like I said, she made He-Man.
Think she
Was
made
that
a dwarf.
Your bet was that I made He-Man. That was a good guess.
Here,
I
I'll just...
know, right?
I made He-Man the other day when I was streaming.
Yes, I know. What do you think made me think of it? And then you got everyone killed.
Listen, Squee, you are a dirty.
I am a tattletale and I love
You
it.
are you are a tattletale.
Yep.
You're a tattle duck.
I am. No, you know what?
All right,
You
go ahead.
call me
Pick one
tattletale.
of those lobs that you want.
I call me lover of justice.
Lover of justice.
Let me know which one you want when they all show up and stuff.
All right, sure. Just a second. Let's see.
There should be a nah in there.
that last one at the top, it's like he almost looks like he belongs on 50 Shades of Grey, like his hair is all blown. Like standing right next to Fabio.
I kind of like Dwarf Warrior 1. He looks pretty cool.
Oh, Warrior 1. Alright, then. You can be him.
Okay, do I like do anything or? Do
I
just-
am giving you him. There you go. You should be able to move him now.
Oh, hey, woo. Okay, it's a little sensitive.
Funny part is, guys,
Hey, I'm
she
here.
is still a girl.
Oop. Shit. Hi. Okay. Hey. There we go. Hi guys. I guess I'm like a dwarf on caffeine. Like, hey guys. Hey.
Like,
Okay, we're starting now.
Oh, we're starting
We're starting
now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you got something to do.
You sound so bitter. I'm downloading stuff to read the PDF, so we can start as long as I don't need it right away. That's fine.
No, you don't need it. It's only for when we start actually filling in your character sheet. When we get into combat and stuff like that for weapons and all that. So for now we're fine. For the introduction, we're okay. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So we're actually going to start. Okay. I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. He'll be fine.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. I've never
Nervous.
done anything
hey
like
V,
this.
how about I be nervous for you, and then you can relax?
Can you be
Okay.
nervous for me too?
I'll be
I
nervous
can be
for you.
nervous for the entire world.
Sounds good, Squee.
Yes, we're just starting. Just starting now.
Sorry.
Oh, man. It's fine. I got the times wrong for Europe, so I got up an hour early for this. An hour earlier than what I needed to. Brilliant. And probably annoyed a lot of people in the process, but it happened. Okay, right. So, serious now, serious.
Okay.
Here we go. The roads are a dangerous place to be within the land of Mordor. In a land of lawlessness and strife, one might easily fall prey to roaming groups of bandits, slavers, and predatory monsters. Therefore, whilst you trek southwards in a seldom used track in the gloom of the Chasm Cairn Mountains towards the port city of Haleport, you find it wise to band together with other travellers on the road. A group would have a better chance to stand against the dangers of the land than anyone standing alone. And thus you form a small group with other individuals you meet, whom you have nothing in common with save for the journey southwards. You're half a day's travel away from the remote frontier town of Farrington when dusk sets in and night begins to rapidly descend upon you all. Rather than risking travel during the night, one of you member, who's typing?
I am.
Inferno.
You sound kind of robotic, I'm afraid.
That's good timing, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, it's horrible timing. You sounded perfectly fine before, and now you sound robotic. I'm sorry. It's just everyone's going nuts. Who's hosting
I
this
know how to
call?
fix that.
Oh.
Squee.
What? Yes, I'm hosting call, but I don't. I'll recall you guys back again. I'm not like uploading anything, so I have no idea why it would be. Give me a second. I'll just stop and
Not
call
like
you all
a
back.
time or anything here, so I don't know.
Hang on.
I just want to make sure I'm not running anything else.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is Kriana speaking live from.
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Waiting on the.
You're 45 minutes late for one thing, and people freak out.
There we go. Say something, Variax.
Something Variax.
Okay, that sounds better.
All right. Where did you go, Robert? Well, Robert, what do you get?
We're traveling southward.
Yeah.
It got
All right.
very
I'll
quiet
just start the the paragraph again.
Okay.
Okay. Very quiet. Very quiet now.
Just a second. I think I know why. Whenever you restart Skype. Yep, there's our problem. There's our problem right there. Okay, we should be good.
Is the problem fixed?
Yes.
How do you know? I haven't said anything in the chat yet.
Oh God. Okay, I'll just wait.
Just wait. Just wait.
There we go. Perfect.
Perfect. There you go. Okay, fine. Good. Right, good. You're half a day's travel away from the remote frontier town of Farrington when sets in and night begins to rapidly descend upon you all. Rather than risking travel during the night, one of your number, a man named Elroth, advises you set up camp. Dense forest is closed in all around you, but luckily you find a clearing nearby which makes an ideal campsite. So decide that it's best to camp rather than travel in darkness. Elroth is pleased and cooks up a tasty stew at the campfire. The food is warm and filling, and the somewhat unfamiliar comfort you feel makes you relaxed by the heat of the fire, regarding the others who sit with you. Now, changing map now. Dun dun.
So you're changing
Uh-oh.
the map. While you're changing the map here, real quick.
You want someone else to host the call, maybe?
Yeah,
I will post
because does he sound robotic to you, Squee, or you, Kriana, or is it just me?
No, he sounds
I
a
get
little
it.
bit, but not bad. So
Not robotic-y.
yeah,
it's
Kriana,
kinda
you try.
cutting
Maybe
it out.
maybe my internet's derping a bit.
Okay.
So.
Alright, I shall give it a try.
Okay. Alright, I wait before everyone's like, oh my God, it's too quiet. I gotta bring it back up again. Just
Too quiet. Too quiet.
You're too quiet. Too quiet.
I'm not.
Squeeze just shouting the entire time. I'm not. I'm okay.
Okay.
Everyone can hear me.
Alright, I think we're good. Say like
Okay,
the last
you guys to
sentence
the
again.
campfire?
Yeah, we're at the campfire. Yeah, okay, you do sound better now, so.
Oh, look.
All right, then hang on.
Yeah, you do
Ooh.
sound
Alright.
better.
So you
Fancy.
camp.
Oh, there we
Elroth
go.
is pleased. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elroth is pleased and cooks up a very tasty stew on the campfire. The food is warm and filling, and the somewhat unfamiliar comfort you feel makes you relax by the heat of the fire, regarding the others who sit with you. So now it's time to introduce our characters to each other.
Ah,
So, Inferno, why don't you start? Okay.
Okay.
Just describe like what someone would see when they look at your character.
alright. You see a man, obviously, he probably looks youngish, although he does have a beard, so you're guessing around early 20s or so. Dark brown hair, piercing blue eyes, about pretty heavy set, pretty strong. He is wearing simple clothes. Looks like he was a part of a militia. So I'm not too sure what kind of armor the militia would wear, but that type of thing. Militia-styled clothing, spear, and he normally has a pretty stern or stoic look about him most of the time. Do you want me to
All
say
right.
something in character or
No,
just
that's
description?
just go through the others first.
Okay.
Give someone else a chance. So Squee,
All right.
yeah.
Well,
What would someone see when they look at your character?
they would see a human with like long blonde hair, and he's kind of small, a little bit. No, I wouldn't say wiry, but definitely not a big person. Um, very very cheerful, very like bright, shiny, always smiling, always looks like he's got something on his mind that's funnier than everyone else might think it is. Then that's
That's
about
fine.
it. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what else because I don't know what his equipment is, so I have no idea what he's wearing.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Kriana.
Well, my dwarf man, he's very short for a dwarf, but you know he's a bulky guy. Yeah, he's pretty quiet when it comes to stuff about himself and where he comes from. But overall, he's a good, charismatic type of guy. I have no idea what he's wearing, so he looks cool. Imagine the most badass dwarf standing on top of a mountain with like light beaming down. It's pretty much, pretty much it. Yeah.
All right. Well, the other individual, Elroth, who's joined you, he's in his mid-30s. He's a little bit older than the rest of you, apart from the dwarf, who's like older because dwarves tend to age longer. Kind of lightly built, kind of wiry. He's wearing sort of very the clothes of a woodsman, quite rough and rugged, sort of hard leather and stuff like that. He's got a beard, quite unkept. Obviously, spends a lot of time traveling and is in the woods and stuff. He's puffing slowly on a pipe. None of you are really saying anything. You just sat down, had a big hearty meal and all that. Your bellies are full. He turns to Inferno's character and says, "So, what is your name?"
You can call me Corin Armstrong. From a long line of Armstrongs, brave men, all and true. Hopefully, I will one day live up to my ancestors. It's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you too, and the others, the dwarf. What is your name?
Hello. Okay, sorry.
Hello.
My name is Pratchett.
I love it.
What? His name's Pratchett.
No, nothing. It's just you trying to do a dwarf voice is fucking hilarious. Alright, sorry, I don't mean to judge. Go ahead, continue.
Oh no, his name's Pratchett. You just say hello. What?
I thought you
Pratchett the
said
dwarf.
Ratchet.
Yeah, I thought she said Ratchet. That's why I called him Ratchet.
Pratchett with a P.
Pratchett. Got it.
Pratchett.
Got it.
Pratchett.
Or I could say, my name's Warrior number 1. Oh no, it's Pratchett now. Okay. Pratchett, at your service.
And you, my fine-haired friend over there, what is your name?
Zod.
Zod.
Yep.
Interesting name.
Thank you.
I am Elroth. I've traveled these woods many times before. Just a second.
No problem.
Long pause.
Good for you!
I imagine him saying that with like a grin on his face.
Oh, I should probably point. I forgot to say this because it might be important or whatnot. My character looks very young, maybe 16, maybe 17.
Oh god, okay.
So
Oh, well, that helps. All right, then, so he addresses you, Zod, and says, "You look like you've just left home. Where do you travel to? Should you be out here?"
what does that mean? Should I be out here? Have you know I've been on my own since before I can remember.
"Oh, very well. I meant no offense. It's just, these are dangerous lands, young lad. If you don't know what to expect, you might come a cropper. You might just end up in some beast's belly or some such."
Well, that's why I'm here. It's a dangerous land, and I think I might be able to help.
"Ah, fancy yourself an adventurer, do you?"
No, actually, I want to be a doctor.
"Oh, a doctor, noble profession. Not many doctors around these parts either. You could
Hence
do
why
well."
I'm here. Yes. Hence why I'm here.
Ah, the town of Farrington, just up the road, about half a day's travel. They could do with someone like you. It's a new town. May only be, say, 5 summers old.
I'm not really looking to settle my roots. I was kind of thinking that there are much more adventurous ways to be a doctor, much more active people that might need a doctor. Not really setting up a clinic or anything. That's
Well,
not really my style.
believe you me, Zod. If trouble finds us soon enough, I'm sure we could use healing arts pretty darn quickly. So don't worry. I think your talents will probably be needed pretty soon.
Yep.
Elroth, yeah. Sorry,
Lucky
carry on.
you.
Want to talk? Elroth turns to the dwarf, who's remained quite silent, and said, "So, dwarf, what brings you away from your homeland?"
What? Sorry, I wasn't.
He's asking why you're here.
No, it was in character.
Oh, sorry.
I'm in character too.
Yeah, I know. I knew you were.
I'm saying right now.
Just had a change of heart. That's all. Yeah, nothing much to say.
He nods, respecting your privacy. You know, he'll meet a lot of people out here with all different sorts of tales and stuff. So he knows to read between the lines and stuff and when to shut his mouth.
What if I don't?
Well, if you don't, well, say something then. If you don't,
What do you mean that's all you have to say? You have to have had an entire life. Come on. Where are you from?
Nowhere.
That's ridiculous. You have to be from somewhere.
Nope.
Okay, wherever you're from, obviously you don't bathe very often.
Oh, now! I don't think there's time for insults. No need. If he if he doesn't want to talk about where he's from, I think we can respect
put you over my knee, break you.
Oh my goodness.
Got a little wrestler there.
All right. No offense intended.
Indeed.
yes, I don't think we need to fall out amongst ourselves. As I said, these are dangerous lands, wild and untamed. Don't trust anyone out here, I say.
But should we trust you, though, Elroth?
Well, I would hope so.
I would hope
Did
so.
I not cook you this lovely meal?
You did. I'm not saying I don't appreciate it. It's just, typically, there has to be some trust, of course. Is there anyone in particular we should be distrustful of, or just anyone who comes across our path?
Well, you seem like a well-traveled individual yourself. I'm
Yes.
sure you know.
That is true. Yeah, that's very true. I came all the way from. Sorry, just breaking a character for a second there. Variax. Is it pronounced
Aun.
Own? Aun? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've come all the way from Aun, and let's just say that I don't know what's scarier, the life inside my homeland or the life outside of it. But I guess we'll see. Period. But you said the closest town. How far away is it? And what's its name again?
It's the town of Farrington, half a day's walk south of here.
I see.
We're on the road to it now,
I see.
but it is best not to travel at night. Packs of wild dogs roam, and worse things, of course. No, we did well to rest here tonight. In the morning we can continue on, and we'll get there no trouble, I'm sure.
Very well. Should we set up some sort of watch, do you think, Elrond? Or are we Elroth, not Elrond.
Elroth.
Elroth, should we start some sort of watch, or do you think we're safe enough here to slumber without a guard?
No, I think we should definitely keep watch.
Very well.
Definitely.
I'll take first watch.
No, it's fine. I will take the first watch. You rest your heads and get yourself some sleep.
Very well. I'll take the watch after yours then, Elroth, if that's fine by you.
He nods. I will wake you in about 3 hours then.
Wonderful. All right.
All right, so I guess
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Well, my character is just going to head off and just assemble his stuff and get ready for bed, saying a few prayers and then going to sleep.
Hell no, Pratchett ain't going to sleep.
I'm already asleep.
Pratchett's gonna try and stay awake. Oh man, no. He don't trust no one.
No.
What's up, girls?
Well, Pratchett.
Now it's very much like, you don't need me, good.
Oh man.
Okay, well, the two of you decide to sleep, the two humans. The dwarf, despite his best efforts, the food in his belly, the warmth of the fire, the quiet of the night slowly overtakes him, and he feels himself getting drowsy, and you do eventually nod off.
The rhythmic snoring.
The rhythmic snoring of Zod lulled him to sleep.
May well have done. Okay, so Elroth volunteers to take the first watch. And so you settle down to sleep rather contented, with a full belly, knowing that tomorrow there will be some respite from the long journey once you reach Farrington. The next morning, you awake feeling groggy and confused, and it doesn't take you long for you to realize that you've been robbed. Most of your equipment has been stolen, and to confound matters, Elroth has disappeared.
Son of a
You
bitch.
gaze around at those with you whose predicament is the same as yours. No matter what has happened, you are now stuck in the wilderness with little equipment, coin, or rations. The town of Farrington, half a day's walk away, is the only settlement you know to exist for miles around. And thus the story begins.
Can I just say one thing in character?
Yep.
This is why, when a man says don't trust anyone, you should especially not trust that man.
Oh, I don't know. I'm
Damn
actually
it.
rather impressed. He managed to steal stuff from me.
Yes. Well, let's see how impressed you are when the dogs are chasing at your heels.
I'm almost not sad it's gone. That's damn impressive.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Alright, so-
Okay, yes.
Bit of equipment stuff here then, okay? So you don't have much of it, but you've got some left because you couldn't take some things off you.
Good.
So if you scroll down to
Equipment.
second page, if you look at backpack. Okay, right. So obviously your backpack is everything that's in your backpack. Makes sense. Now everything
Wait,
in
slow
your
down.
backpack,
Just kidding.
Wait,
Sorry.
where is this backpack? I see.
character
second page
sheet.
of your character sheet.
Not the PDF, but the character sheet.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Let's see. Backpack. Yes.
Yeah. So the second page is basically your equipment. Now your weapons, armor, and shield are they're pretty obvious. The weapons bit is what weapons you have to hand. Anything in your backpack takes a turn in sort of in game wise to take out your backpack and use. Okay.
Okay.
It takes an action. So any healing potions or anything you've got in there, you know, that takes a turn to pull out and use. You know, it's an action. So in your backpack, you will have. Let me just pull this up again. Okay, you've got right. You didn't steal your backpack because you were probably using it as a pillow. You've got a bedroll which you were sleeping on. Now that is a medium item, so you'd put that in the medium slot.
Okay.
That's the size, you see. So
Okay.
put bedroll there. What else you got? All right, you've got a set of clothes which you didn't take off you while you were sleeping.
Good.
but
So I'm
you
not
don't-
naked.
you don't-
Good.
You don't need to write that down. I just want to make sure that you guys know that you're clothed, but it's not.
I'm
it's
a
not
naked
armor, 'cause
dwarf.
you wouldn't sleep in your armor, but you've got your clothes on underneath your
Okay.
linen or whatever. Now we also have a dagger each. You've all got a knife. So if you want to scroll up and put knife in your weapons. Now the knife is a small weapon. So you see where it says size? You've got TNS, that's for tiny and small.
Yeah.
So put you want to put dagger in the third one down, pretty much.
Okay.
All right, now the damage for a dagger is a D5, essentially. It's half a D10.
What does the D stand for?
Dice.
A dice. So
Gotcha.
D5 is a 5
Now-
sided dice. 10 is 10 sided dice.
Would I just roll the D10 and half it?
Half it,
Basically?
yeah. You could,
Okay.
or you could put D5 into map tool. Either way.
Got
Oh,
it.
excellent.
What?
All right, now
worry,
we got to do a
Graham.
little bit of referencing here on the on the reference sheet
Mm-hmm.
because it's a short sword.
Okay.
So anyone who doesn't have skill in short swords, which I think is everybody, is everybody, but
I have a skill in it.
you have one point, do you?
Yeah, in melee weapons, yes.
No, it's a short sword.
Oh, wait. What are melee weapons? Oh, wait. It's under agility. Okay. Nope, I don't have
Yeah,
that.
it doesn't count as a melee weapon because they're like proper big swords, axes, maces, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So Squee has a short sword skill. We'll get to him in a minute.
Yep.
Okay.
But for the rest of you, you've got rank 0 in short swords. So you've got 1 attack and no parries. So
Okay.
put that in as well.
Where am I putting this? So I put under attack 1.
Yeah, attack 1, parry 0.
Okay.
And your weapon skill, your WS, is basically your agility because you don't get a bonus to it.
Okay.
So whatever your agility is, put it in WS because that's your skill with that.
The attribute
weapon.
number, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever your agility is,
So if my
is
agility
your
was
weapon
6,
skill.
put in 6. Okay.
Yeah. Now you can also, if you want, if you scroll up a bit, there's a quick reference thing. It's got attack and defense. You can fill that in there as well. So you'll put weapon skill, attacks and damage, just so you don't have to scroll down so far. You can put that. You see what I mean?
I'm afraid I don't. That last little bit that you said didn't really catch that. So you said under damage and whatnot. Where is that?
Just under weapons in the character sheet?
No. If you scroll up, you've got attack and defense. That's just you under special abilities.
Under special abilities. Oh, I see. Oh,
Attack.
I
So
see.
You can put it there as well.
Okay. Oh,
just so you
transfer what
don't,
we
you
just
know.
put there, so we're not always scrolling down.
Oh,
Okay.
under just
Yeah.
okay. So where it says attack,
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
Put
it
it
now.
there.
But,
Yeah.
but dagger, whatever your agility is,
Yeah.
1 and 0.
Okay, got it.
Now, Squee,
Mm-hmm.
you're a little bit better with daggers.
Yes, I am.
You got rank 4, I believe.
No, 2. Rank 2 in short sword.
Rank 2. Okay, sorry. So,
I mean,
if you look
wanted-
at if you look at your reference sheet on the first table,
Mhm.
rank 2 gives you 2 attacks and 1 parry.
Okay.
So go ahead and put that in. And it also gives you a 2 bonus to your weapon skill. So your weapon skill is your agility plus 2, which is how many ranks you have in your weapon.
Got it. So 10.
So it'll be 10.
what does
All right.
damage mean under attack? Does that do I have to put anything in there or is
I think it's
D10.
D5, right? Or
Oh, sorry, but D5. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry,
that's D5. Oh, okay. Okay.
It's the same, It's just
It's in a different order and my brain can't comprehend it.
yeah, I know it's not great. I thought about changing that like when I looked at it, but I thought you've already got your character sheets and stuff, so I wouldn't.
Oh, I'm
it'd be
teasing.
awkward.
It's fine.
So-
I'm just
No, it could be better. It could be better. I'm not happy about that. Writing it twice, but anyway. All right, so that is your that's your character sheet done for now.
So that's what we
So-
have: our bedroll, our clothes, and a dagger.
Yep, he's taken everything,
I've.
Oh, that's just great.
Yeah, that's just.
or
all
as
right.
far as you can see.
Again, very impressive.
I am not impressed. I'm not impressed whatsoever. I'll be impressed once we find our stuff. and
Oh,
find it.
come on. What was your name again?
Corin.
Corin, come on. What good is life without a little mystery, huh?
What
He
could
must
it-
have put something in our food.
Obviously, yes. I felt pretty groggy waking
Yeah,
up.
meat. It was good.
No,
Poisoned meat.
You
indeed.
guys are way too serious. Come on, it's just stuff.
We will be eaten alive by dogs, or something even worse, if we don't reach the this town soon. So I suggest maybe we stop talking and start walking.
Well, before you do that,
Hmm.
I just want you to take a quick awareness test.
Okay.
This is the first. We'll be doing this a lot, okay? Tests on your skills and such. So we'll do one now. So awareness is so you might notice something.
Okay.
There might be something here to notice. There might not. But pretty much every time you look for something or enter a new area, you'll probably be taking an awareness test.
Okay.
Whether there's something there or not, you don't know.
Is that
But-
something that we should ask you to do, or will you just
Oh, no,
tell
I'll
us
tell
to
you.
do? Okay.
I'll tell you.
But
So-
sometimes it might be a red herring, right? So if you say
Yeah,
take an
of course
awareness test and we don't see anything, there might actually not be anything there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I ask you to take an awareness test every time there is something there, even if you don't make the roll, you know there's something there.
Yeah, I like that.
You know.
Okay.
So I have to do it all the time.
All right.
All right. So how you'd make an awareness test is at the top of your character sheet under skills, you'll have an awareness thing under your intellect skill.
Oh, I have a rank in that.
Yeah. So what you do basically is you roll a dice, you add your intellects, and you add how many ranks you've got in that skill that I ask you to test on.
Okay.
So
So
in this case,
roll
it's
plus my
awareness.
intellect plus the rank, right?
Yeah. So if you
All
got rank 1, add,
And it's a D10, right?
yeah. It's
Okay.
always a D10.
All right.
So
Who would you like to
roll-
roll first? Okay, I squeezed.
did-
Gonna
Oh,
roll
sorry.
first.
How did you do that?
Oh yeah, we haven't gone through this with Garana.
I'm so
Um,
confused.
Okay.
/roll and then put D10.
Actually, it'll be better just to have her make a thing so much
It would be.
faster.
Yeah.
Okay, Kriana, next to your chat, there's something called global, right?
Yeah.
Right-click global,
Okay.
select add new macro,
Okay.
then go to edit. Right-click again and go to edit.
Okay.
All right, and then in the first thing, the name, just put D10,
D10.
and then in command, type bracket D10 close bracket,
D10 close bracket.
and then just hit OK.
Okay.
Now every time you press that button, it'll roll a D10 for you.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, so
Wow.
now
Okay,
do you want me to
so
roll?
I-
Okay, wait. Go ahead,
well,
Squee.
should I?
Wait.
I was gonna say. So I added a four. I rolled a 4, and then I add my rank and awareness, which is 2, and then you said my intellect, right?
Yep.
Which is 7, so a 9. So 4 plus 9 is 13.
Okay. What
Okay.
do you have, Kriana?
Okay, so my intellect and my awareness, that's the two I add?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the intellect is 7 and my awareness is 2.
Wow.
Awesome.
19.
Just like me.
I'm a smart dwarf!
And I add 8 to this, so I got 14.
All right.
I like 7 and 1
So
awareness. Okay.
Pratchett,
Yes!
you notice.
Laughing at my dwarf voice.
I'm sorry.
It's cool. It's
Trying
amazing.
So hard.
No, I like it. Like it.
We're not laughing. We're marveling.
You with your keen dwarf eyes do notice faint tracks heading into the wood, like
Oh.
northwards. Looking at the map, if you look at the map, I mean at the map tool sort of thing, the road will be to the south, just off the map. This is a clearing just off the road. Northwards, there's some tracks leading sort of into the wood.
Should I make...
You can tell the other players about this or not.
Oh, look over here! Tracks leading northward into the wood.
How many tracks of what? Just a single set of footprints?
That will be it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
It's probably him. There's a question though. If we get into town, we don't have anything to barter with. We have we have no money. What do you think? Do you think we should chase after him?
Wait, was the town north or south?
The town
Was
is
it-
south. These tracks lead north.
Fuck.
Let's go. It'll be fun. Wow. Okay. I think it'll be fun. Let's go get him.
I agree with the skinny man. We should go find this lad and
Aw,
get
why,
our
thank you.
stuff back. Yes.
All right, I'm with you.
All right, you head into the dense forest, following the tracks. He's made some effort to cover his tracks like close to the campfire, the initial lot. But later, as he's gone deeper into the forest, he's got a bit careless, and he's obviously decided to go a bit faster. And you come to the tracks change. They stop being footprints and they become cart tracks.
Sorry,
You see no
what
horse.
tracks?
Cart.
Cart? Oh, cart.
Like a
Oh
white-
no. Oh crap. Okay.
like a wagon, but there are no horse tracks. So you can guess by looking at it that it's like a handcart. Okay, like a wheelbarrow.
Yes.
Okay, so and they lead deep, deep, deep into the forest. You're gonna follow, yeah?
I don't know. He's obviously now unencumbered, and he probably had several hours ahead of us. I don't know. I think we might be walking.
Yes, but he also doesn't expect us to find him. Because if he expected us to still be following him, he'd be covering his tracks much more thoroughly.
There's 3 of us and 1 of him, and he has all our items.
I'm not worried so much about him. I'm worried about what else is in the forest. But
With trees.
yes, and
Yes.
other such things. I'm not as naive as
Oh,
you, young man.
come on. Be adventurous. I'm with the dwarf.
I'd
There's
rather
3
be
of us,
alive.
1 of him, and you've got me.
Yeah, that's a relief. All right, well, I guess we won't catch him by sitting here talking. Let's continue on then.
All right, you follow the tracks into the forest for about a mile, not that far really, about a mile. Comes to a small clearing in the forest, in the middle of the forest, completely obscured. You know, you wouldn't have found it any other way unless you followed these tracks. Okay. You follow the tracks through the forest and eventually find yourself peering out over a small clearing with a rough shack built within it, and around it a small garden, outhouse, and other signs of domestication, including the cart, the tracks of which you've been following. To your dismay, it now stands empty. However, as you watch from the cover of the trees, you see you may have other things to worry about. The relative peacefulness of the forest has been shattered by a commotion in front of you. Elroth is here, though he is on his knees and in considerable distress. Around him, a group of small creatures, hideous, misshapen, dwarf-like things who are running amok. Even as you watch, the cabin begins to burn as it is set alight, and Elroth is pushed to the ground and kicked in the head, much to the amusement of the creatures nearby. Let me just pull up another map here for you.
Can I was going to say, can I, like, charge to him?
Well,
I know you need to
is he
load a
still
map. and all that,
maybe
but-
he's still describing things. Just
Right. Like, I'm basically saying if I see him getting kicked in the head, my character would want to immediately try and stop that.
Yeah, totally. Squeak, why can't I move your icon?
Because, don't know.
yeah. Did you make it under your
No
control?
one can move Zod except for me.
Okay,
Actually,
well-
even now I can't. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, it's under my control. All right, then. It's weird. It should be.
Mortals
All right.
dare to think they can move Zod.
Cratchit slowly reaches over and grabs Zod's hand.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna leave you 2 fairies to the wood. I'm gonna go into the town. No, just kidding. I'm just joking.
Sorry, I was reading 50 Shades of Grey on my way home.
Why? What is the
I
matter
hope
with
this wasn't
you?
while driving.
I was driving, I was on Skype. Oh man, reading 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, Packard, don't jump to conclusions. It doesn't mean he wasn't the thief. It just means that he's getting kicked in the head.
All right, so that's what you see.
Now,
all
how
right,
do
now
we
what you
zoom
do
out, by
first
the
thing
way?
before anything actions are taken, give me a law test so you can tell what these things are. So same thing basically, instead of law, instead of awareness.
Okay.
Got it.
So, okay, so I do the D10 thing.
Yeah, so mine's 14.
Whew. Nice.
Wow,
Wow.
Mine is 17.
nice.
So wait, what do I add?
Your-
Intellect plus law.
What if I don't
it's-
have anything under lore?
Then you
just
don't add law.
intellect.
It's just 0. So you just add your intellect.
So that was 5. So that's 7 plus 5 is 12.
12. Good, you all make it. You all know what these are. These are Ulthin. These are very minor demons. They're very cruel little bastards, pretty much. They're deformed. They delight in murder and destruction. They're very chaotic, but they're the lesser sort of demons. They'll be resistant to fire. You know that much.
Okay.
Not that you have any fire, but yeah, you know that one. And yeah, as you can see, there's 5 of them. But yeah, they're Ulthin.
All right. So now, in order to act, is there an initiative type system, or
There is. You're not strictly in combat right now
okay,
because they can't see you. They haven't seen
okay,
you.
all right,
Um, so currently, we can take initiative, but yeah,
okay.
we can do that now, I suppose, if you want.
Well, was there anything else? Well, see, this is the question. I would like to know a little bit more what they're doing and the setting. But if Squee's gonna just run right in the second he sees them kicking their head, we might as well run initiative.
Right.
Unless there's other
Yeah.
important bits of information we would have perceived before that happened.
Oh, that's good, right? Yeah, no, it's a good time to roll for initiative. So that's basically a D10 plus your agility, because that's how quick you
All
are to
right.
react.
So D10 plus agility is 8. So 18.
Okay, and I have 9.
What? I see a man getting kicked in the head. I'm speedy.
I love how the chat is betting. By the way, this is fucking awesome. 25 on a Pyrrhic victory. What are the odds? All right. Anyway.
All right, Kriana, you gonna roll initiative?
Oh, sure, yeah, okay.
Jesus. Wow.
So 10, and then agility, so 16.
All right.
And the dwarves, hang on, the Ulfin. Check their stats. Too many windows. 14. So what did everybody get?
I got 18.
I got 16.
And I got 9.
And I got 14. So, yeah, Kara and you're last to act anyway. All right, so yeah, Squee, it is your go.
All right.
So-
Which counter is the one that actually kicked him in the head? The next to him or the one behind him?
I shall put an X on him.
Is there any way for me to scroll up? Because right now
Yeah,
I can only see the three of us.
use your middle mouse button.
The middle mouse button.
No, that minimizes it.
Yeah.
If you hold down the right mouse button, you can drag the window.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
wow,
that
there's
is
a lot
in
of
there.
them. Yeah, okay, there we go.
All
Okay,
right.
so now how combat works broadly, or you take it in turns. In every turn, you can perform an action, which can be it can be a miscellaneous thing, like opening a door, opening a chest, doing an action, drinking a potion, applying a bandage, anything like that. You can perform an attack, and you can cast a spell if it's available to you. And also, you can move. Now, you can sort of move and perform an action, or you can perform an action and move, but you can't move, perform an action, then keep moving.
Okay.
You know?
Makes sense.
And you move as many squares as your agility is.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
What's a square size? As
Well,
in-
here, actually go to view in
View
your
and
map
show
tool
grid.
and show
Oh,
grid.
that's
Awesome.
makes that so much nicer.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, so if I can move my full agility and then do an action, right?
Yeah, which could be an
Alright.
attack or whatever, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to move all the way to here, which is 7. 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5. Wait, is that
That's just
7?
5.
5, yeah. So that's
Yeah.
5, whatever.
You're fine.
And I'm going to attack him.
Okay, fine. So you have 2 attacks.
Okay.
But we resolve them separately. So roll a dice and add your weapon skill for your
So
dagger.
D5 and then weapon skill, right?
No, D10 to attack. You're not rolling for damage yet. You
Oh,
haven't hit
got it. Okay. So 10 plus
Jeez.
10.
Wow, 20. All right.
Jeez Louise.
I'm pissed. Dude's
That's
kicking
also-
a man in the head.
That's also a critical hit.
Oh my god.
So good start for you.
Damn
Normally,
it.
I would get to roll a D10 and add my defense to that, but I can't. I only have my defense for that. So my defense is, and my basic defense is like the toughness of my body, 5. So you beat my score by 15. So you roll your D5 and add 15, and that's the
So-
damage.
4 plus 19.
19 damage. He's dead.
Wow.
Wow.
You
Holy
gutted him. You
shit.
just rammed your dagger straight through his chest. Ah.
I am really upset when I see people getting hurt.
Holy
Apparently.
balls.
Yeah, I
Ouch.
agree.
Ouch. Yeah, that was good. All right. So that's your go over now because you moved and attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pratchett, it is your go.
Yes. Well, okay. Pratchett has received initiative. What does that mean?
Means it's your go.
It's your turn.
Okay. All right.
Make it all official.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Pratchett would go over and try and help. I don't know, just like defend, but I don't know if I can do that.
Well, there is another action, which I guess you don't want to do right now, but it's you could do. It's called guarding, and that's when basically you skip your go. You say, I'm going to guard. You don't move and you don't attack. But anyone attacking you in my go or their go, whatever, you get the first hit on them. But you sacrifice your turn in order to do that,
Well, I mean, he would probably go over, follow after Zod.
Yeah, but
And,
then you just have to attack normally.
Right. Okay, so can I just attack then?
Yeah.
We have to move up.
How much did I get for my agility thing? How do I know? Wait, is that how much I can move then?
Yes.
Yeah,
Your agility is how much you can move.
Is how many squares you can move.
What did I get for that?
Look in your character sheet.
What?
Look on your character sheet. Look on your character sheet and what's next to
Says-
agility.
It says 6.
So
Move
that's how
6
many
then.
you can move.
Okay. All right. 3, 4, 5. I don't know really where to move. Let's,
V, I have a question real quick.
Yep.
What I don't see. What are my hit points?
It's vitality. Under your other.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
So how much vitality have you got, by the way?
25.
And how much
25.
damage do you do to that Ulfin?
19.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. Combat deadly. Got it.
Uh-oh.
so that's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that work?
Well, that was only 5.
1, 2, 3,
That was only 5?
Yeah.
How is that only 5? 1, 2, 3, 4,
You don't
5,
count the
count
square
the
that
square
you're
you're
on.
Okay. All right, cool.
You can move. Yeah, you can move
I
until the counter says 30, pretty much.
Oh, it says 30?
Yeah, because it's 5 feet per square. So
Can I have two questions real quick? Sorry.
Oh.
One,
Yes.
can you attack diagonally from you? No
Yep.
problem. Okay.
Yep.
And two, how does say for example my turn is over. It's her turn, her initiative. Are we still allowed to yell at each other, or can we only do that during
Yeah.
our turn? Or okay.
I'll be within reason, I suppose. But you can discuss things.
Right, I'm not
sure.
gonna like read soliloquies, but
No, yeah. Just shouting, stuff in
Right.
battle. Yeah, that's fine. Because
Alright.
shouting stuff wouldn't count as an action, so that's okay.
That seems like a good spot, right? This seems
Sure.
good.
yeah.
Okay. Now what?
Well, it's up to you.
Can I do anything?
You can
Ryan?
attack if you
them.
want to.
Yeah.
I can attack diagonally.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'll attack disfigured dwarf number 1 then. Can I?
All right.
Okay.
So roll a dice and add your attack strength for your dagger.
Right. That is under the attack. So wait. So which number do I pick? The 1?
No, your attack strength.
So
Yeah,
weapon
WS,
skill, right?
your weapon skill. So
W.
Sorry,
use
wait.
weapon skill.
Oh, weapon skill.
It used to be attack strength, and I changed it to weapon strength. So if I say attack strength, it's my fault. It's the old system.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I mean weapon
No,
strength. I
just-
apologize.
I don't
for that.
know what
It'll
I'm doing, so it's
be, it'll
fine.
be habit. No, well, I'm not giving you the right instructions, so that doesn't help. But yeah,
Okay,
it's 'cause I
so
changed it.
my weapon strength is 6, so that's 12 then, right?
All right, 12. Right.
Okay.
So I get a parry against that because that wasn't a critical hit. So,
Well,
yeah. So you
tootie
didn't give us
hoo.
Yeah. So, yeah, my defense is 5, so I get to roll a d10, add 5, and I get 9. So you still won that by 3. So you roll d5 and add 3 to your damage.
Oh, D5?
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
just-
how much damage your dagger does.
Oh.
And
You
beat
can
my
for now
defense by 3. So
roll-
you roll that damage and add 3.
For now, just roll the d10 and half it, and then you can make another. Like
Oh,
what I
sorry,
did is I
yeah.
made another micro to do d5.
So 4 then?
Yeah. So you
Okay.
get 7 damage altogether. Because you beat my defense by 3.
Okay.
No,
I don't.
it's because you rolled 12, right, altogether.
Yes.
I rolled 9.
Right.
So your attack beat my defense by 3.
Right.
So you get a 3 damage bonus.
Okay. What does that mean?
It means that when you roll a d5, you add 3 to the roll.
So you got
that's 4
7.
plus 3?
Yes.
So 7.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you did 7 damage.
7.
All right. Let me see how much vitality they've got. They got 5. So yeah, he's dead.
Yay!
Okay.
French is not a loser.
Now, I have a quick question for you, Variax. Since we were
Yep.
hiding in the shrubs or whatever, and Squee bolted out, do we get a surprise round?
A what?
A surprise round, like we caught them
No.
flat-footed? No? Okay.
No, but that's why we rolled for initiative for, you see.
Oh, I see.
Their initiative isn't very good anyway.
Oh, okay.
So,
Mine's worse. Wait, oh. All right.
but
Sure.
I mean, no. So,
Okay.
but no, it's my go.
Yep.
My go. Okay, well, they don't know you're there, Koran, because
Excellent.
you haven't moved yet.
I haven't moved yet.
So, you're pretty safe. So, disfigured dwarf on his own, nothing. He's going to move over here. What's it? I'll just check their agility for a second. It's 4, so they can move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Zord, you've been attacked.
Yay!
So now we have to
Bring
work
it.
out. Now we have to work out what your defense strength is, which is you're not wearing any armor. This applies to all of you as well, I suppose.
Yes.
So what your defense strength is your natural toughness or your natural ability to dodge stuff, whichever is stronger. So, I mean, your toughness is your strength. Your ability to dodge stuff is your agility. So your defense strength is either your strength or agility, whichever's higher, obviously, -2 because you're not trained in it. You're not trained in unarmed combat, so
Got it.
or unarmored. So you see where it says defense next to attack?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
All right.
Underneath
Under
your
special
special
abilities.
abilities.
Under special abilities. Okay, so I'm looking under.
You have the 2. You have attack and
Defense?
defense.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I looking
Right.
at?
You've got an unarmored one there.
Yes.
All right. You'll have 1 parry, and your it's your DS. It's not your weapon strength. It's your defense strength. That's well whatever your strength.
So
or
my agility -2, basically.
Yeah.
So 6. Okay.
But if your
But
strength is higher, you'd
Six
minus that.
strength. Okay, so 8 minus 2 is 6.
6.
6. Yeah. That's your natural toughness. That's what you're defending with, pretty much.
I'm a
Got it.
12th dwarf.
There you are.
Hey,
So what's your defense, Squee?
Is 6.
All right then.
And I assume parry's different. It's not really added into that.
No, parries is how many times you can roll a dice against attacks.
Got it.
So if you were attacked twice, or if if an enemy had 2 attacks, you can defend against it twice. You know.
Oh, because the original +1 is what that 1 parry means.
Plus
I'm
1.
assuming. Like because I have a parry of 1. So if I had a parry of 0, I could defend against 1 attack, and then, or is it just I can only
No,
defend
you
against one?
you can defend against anything.
Any, if
Like
you
with
use
Okay,
your
got it, got
dagger.
it.
Yeah. Well, you can defend against stuff with your dagger, but in fact, actually, damn it, you can also defend with your dagger as well because you get parries in your dagger, don't you? 'Cause
Right.
you're
That's
skilled
what
with it.
that's what I thought you
Sorry.
meant.
Yeah. Right. So, how many parries have you got with your dagger?
1.
All right. So in weapon, put
Mm-hmm.
parries 1, and then whatever your weapon strength is. So it's 10, isn't it?
Oh. Yeah.
All
I
right. So you get 2 parries, 1 with your weapon, and 1 just trying to dodge or whatever out the way.
Got it.
That's
So
neat.
Cool.
so you would roll a dice and add 10 now because you'd be defending with your dagger.
Right. So 2. No. Plus 10, so 12.
All right. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
So that cancels my attack out. I fumbled.
Yay!
So yeah, that did nothing.
Good.
So that's his attack wasted. All right. Disfigured dwarf 3 is attacking Pratchett. It's going
What?
to swipe you with its claws or club, whatever it's got. Yep, afraid so.
I'm gonna.
Because you can't parry with your dagger because you're not trained in it, you have to parry with your
Body.
Yeah, your body, pretty much. So roll a dice and add your defense strength to that.
Which dice am I rolling?
Just a D10.
D10.
Normally a D10. Normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then I add my strength.
No, your defense strength that we just worked
So
out.
6.
Strength minus
Oh,
2.
so that was 6.
Critical hit. Yikes. So you got a 10 and he got an 18.
Ow. Yeah, and because I rolled a 10, that cancels out your parry.
My dead.
Ooh.
Almost.
No, 8 damage, right? Is what it would be kind of be. Oh, no, wait. You have to add 8 to whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so.
Well, you have some vitality.
Yeah, well, because. Alright, so what's your defense strength? 6?
Yes.
Alright, so we discount the 4 that you rolled because you didn't get to parry against that attack. So your defense is 6. My attack is 18. So I get 12 damage plus that. So that's 15 damage.
Oh.
Ow.
What's your vitality?
What? 34?
Oh.
Yeah, she's a dwarf, so she's pretty tough.
She's
Yeah.
tough. Okay.
I barely felt anything.
Like hear your arms laying on the ground.
wound.
Tis only a flesh wound.
Alright, so what you want to do now is
Ow.
in your attributes, vitality 34, you want to alter that in current to whatever it would be. I don't want to work it out.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Keep your don't alter your base vitality, but put it in the current column next to it.
Oh, the current. Okay, so that
Yeah.
how much do I take off from that?
15.
What was it? 640? How much was it?
It is
15.
15.
15.
Okay, so 34 minus 15 is
19.
9.
Asking or
Yeah, because I'm too tired. I've been
Whatever.
working.
You know what I normally do for this? I count upwards. So if I put my current as 15, and then you add up, and once you get up to 24, or 36 or whatever it is, you know you're fucked. So.
Everyone's betting that I'm going to die first.
Oh. All right.
oh, Kriana, you also might want to remember how you made the D10 micro. You could do the same thing for D5.
I did.
Oh, good job.
Well done.
All
I'm
right.
learning.
All right. There's another Ulthin. And I have very little choice but to attack you again, I'm afraid.
Son of a bitch.
Now, here's a question: since she didn't get to do the parry on the first one, can she
You can
parry
do
this?
it against this one, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, roll dice and add your defense, Karina,
Okay, so
which is
you're
6.
going to have to walk me through this again. So I rolled a 10.
So 12.
I got
yeah, so
12
you
again.
got,
I got
you got 12. You're asking your defense strength from
my
your
defense.
unarmored skill.
Yeah,
whatever.
that's 6, right?
Yes.
So you get 12 altogether. And I got 12, which means the attack hit, but I don't get any extra damage for it.
Okay.
Okay, so you take 4 damage.
Okay, so I'm at 19, 18,
15. You got
15. Thank you. I just really don't feel like doing math right now, I guess.
No problems. I felt like that after work too.
I'm a dwarf.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
Goran,
All
go
right.
go.
Varric, sorry, I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but I'm trying to figure this
We're
out.
asking a lot.
As your health goes down, like now she's below half health or whatnot, does she have any negatives whatsoever, or can she pretty much fight at full strength and everything until she hits 0?
You can fire full strength until she hits 0.
So just adrenaline's kicking in.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. I'm going to, assuming that they assume it's only those two, I'm going to run out of the bushes, giving a large war cry in attempts to intimidate these men. Run up right next to the wounded dwarf and smash at disfigured dwarf number 3. Or what's their actual monster's name again?
Ulthin.
Ulthin. That Ulthin right
Ulthin,
there.
yeah.
Hopefully plunging my dagger into its heart. Let's see. So now I roll 1d10 and add my weapon thing to it, right? My weapon skill. So 6. Ugh. Ah! Nice!
Nice. All right.
Waha.
So critical. Another
Yes.
critical. Well done.
Thank you.
So, so what's your total there?
Damage? Oh no,
No, your
16.
total
My
attack
16
strength.
will be 16 because
All right,
I
then.
had 6. So yeah, 16.
My defense is 5, so you get 11 damage plus your D5 for your dagger.
And I would add. Would I add anything to my damage? No.
11.
Did-
I just
11.
said.
Does
Oh,
he
yeah,
even
duh.
need to roll?
Yes, there we go. 16. I got max.
He doesn't need to roll, no. But
There we go. Wow, I guess I
Ow.
did plunge it into its heart.
yeah, you did.
Yeah. You
Well
may have
done.
been a little hesitant, but when you commit,
Yeah,
As it's in my
definitely.
ass, it's called tactics, young one. All right. Anyway,
Tactics.
that's my
Screw
turn.
you all! Oh
And you know what? And I'm going to, if you can say we can say something say something real quick. I'm just gonna yell at the other. Sorry, what Elfin? Are they called?
Ulfin.
Ulfin. Is it you? How do you spell it?
There you go.
Oh, Ulfin. Okay. I'm gonna just yell at the other Ulfin, run! And then that's my turn.
Okay.
I don't know. I just it doesn't have to do anything. I'm just being in character.
Well, if it did, it would count as an action sort of thing, so...
Yeah. No, it's just
Now
flavor.
it's shit things against the rules. So I suppose you could try and intimidate him by doing like a diplomacy roll on him or something,
Okay.
and it could potentially work, but it probably won't because they're pretty mindless, these things.
Good.
oh no, I thought he was. Oh, okay. Got it. Never mind.
Oh, I forgot to do this last time. There you go.
Yay! Oh, so we roll initiative just once per battle.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
All right. Is there any advantage to me like running around him or anything?
No.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay, then I'm gonna attack this guy.
Do it.
All right. I roll the D10, right?
Yep.
Just making sure. D10, then I add my weapon skill.
Yep.
3 plus 10, 13.
13. Yeah, I got 5 altogether. The one there doesn't count because it wasn't an attack roll.
Got it.
So, so yeah, 5. So you won by, what did you get? 13?
13.
All right, so you won by 8. So,
So 2 plus 8 is 10.
10 damage. Ugh, dead. Slit his throat. Nice move. Blood splattered everywhere. Hits the dwarf.
no!
Fuck you, dwarf.
No!
In my eyes.
I
As if he
can't
wasn't
see!
cleared up blood, he's now got this sort of black slimy stuff all over him as well. Nasty.
Got it in my mouth.
Okay, now it's your turn there, Ratchet.
Assuming that Zod doesn't want to move because he still has his move left. If he wants.
Here's a question.
sorry.
Would it take an action or anything for me to see? No, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna move to him.
You can look at Elroth. You see that he's pretty much unconscious.
All right, I'm gonna move to him so that I can kneel by and treat
Yeah.
him or whatnot next turn.
Okay, that's fine. That's groovy. Oh, 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 oh. There you go.
Oh, Pratchett! I'm
Pratchett angry.
Fight!
It's like the Hulk.
Oh, fuck.
Brilliant.
Maybe the blood did get in her eyes.
That's probably what happened. That must be what happened. You know, he got in his eyes, and he's like, can't see the Ulfin in front of him.
So that's plus weapon strength then?
No, it isn't because you missed. Because
I
it's a 1,
Oh, just
so
oh.
so it automatically misses. I'm afraid.
Oh, fuck.
Right? It's a critical miss. So, and that means that if you had other attacks to do, you couldn't do them. as
Okay,
well.
so it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt her at all. It just
no.
Okay.
Just ends her turn pretty
hit
much.
herself in the foot or
Yeah,
anything.
that's it. You're done for that turn, sort of thing. All right. So the Ulfin that is left is going to ignore the dwarf because he seems completely inept at everything.
Fuck you! I'm
This-
terrified!
This guy that came along and battered his mate, though, he's going to have a crack at him. He's going to have a crack at Koran, okay?
Bring it on, Ulfin.
He's going to bring it on, and he rolled an 8. Oh bloody hell! All right, that's another critical.
Damn it. Okay, that's fine. So now I can't defend against it, right?
No, you can't. You don't get your parry against that, I'm afraid. So
So-
what's your defense strength? Oh God, parry!
My
Oh,
defense
God.
strength is
Yeah.
6.
6. Sorry. All right, so that's... Where's that? 12?
Yep.
Oh, bloody hell.
That's fine. Plus 3,
10
15.
point 15 damage.
Alright. I'm down to 9.
What
Oh,
was your vitality? Your vitality was
24.
24.
Oh
All right.
God, you're doing worse for wear than I am.
Yes, I am.
He's just a weakly little human. You know, you're a dwarf.
I'm a mighty dwarf.
Mighty dwarf.
Oh.
Okay.
Something about that at the end. Mighty dwarf. Oh.
Alright. Discretion is the better part of valor. I am... Well, actually, I guess I can make an attack and then move. I'm going to do that.
You can.
I'm going to
Yep,
try
you
and
will go.
finish him.
The only thing is that if you roll a critical, you can't move. A critical miss, sorry.
I'll take that
Like
chance.
me.
Okay.
Phew. I thought that was a 1 for a second, but it's not. So 9 plus 6, so 15. Oh, okay.
Did you get 15?
Yeah.
I got 15. So that just means that you
Just
hit
don't
him,
add
but you don't get
damage.
any bonus damage. So
Alright.
it's just D5.
5.
5! Well done. He's dead. He's only got 5. So
Oh, good.
the last of the Ulfin are slain.
Oh,
You emerge victorious but bloody from the battlefield.
indeed. All right.
Okay. Varix, would I have to roll anything to figure to look at them and see who's the worst off?
No.
Okay.
No, you know.
It's
they
clear.
can tell you.
Another hit like
I'm
that,
hurt.
and I will
I'm
die.
hurt.
Well,
So,
I can't see shit. This is in my eyes.
basically, I need to know who is who would I think is in the most immediate danger. Because Elfrin or whatever his name is unconscious. Obviously, it looks like Corin's the most hurt, but Elfrin, I don't know.
Well, as a military man, I'm sure you should know you should always treat the unconscious first.
Yes, that's true, but I'm not sure
All
what my
right.
character is. That's why I was asking. I was wondering, do I need I don't need a roll or anything.
No, you're reading too much
Okay.
into it now.
So I'm going to check on him.
wake him up and
all
we
right,
can get
well,
our stuff. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, all right, he's alive, unconscious. Like it seems like the only thing they did was bind his hands and then kick him in the head. So he's got a big, it'd be a nasty bruise on top of his head. But he's coming to after the fight.
Okay.
We're not in initiative or anything anymore now. So he's
That being
coming.
the case, then I need to cast Curing on the people who are bleeding. Quite
Yeah.
profusely, it seems.
The shack is now massively in flames. It's an inferno.
Ah, sweet!
Yay.
See, I see what you did there.
All right, so
Wait, is there
So,
a
since
chance
when-
of the fire spreading to where we are?
No.
Oh my god, I bet our stuff's in there.
Water.
all right, so I don't. Do I just can I just cast one and then cast another and all that?
Yeah,
Since
yeah.
We're not in initiative. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Cure. What is the basic one? Hang on, let me take a look at the healing spells here.
I'm glad
The
you have
second
healing
spell.
magic.
Heal. Yeah, he does. Bit of a surprise for you.
I want to be a doctor. All right, so heal, difficulty 14, range 15, one creature, instant, heals a certain amount of vitality damage based on the amount of damage healed by the spell is D10. This spell cannot be used to exceed. Okay, plus one difficulty for each additional D10 damage restored. Okay, so
So
difficulty.
what you'll do when you're casting, So what you'll do when you're casting is you roll a dice, add your willpower, and then add the rank of your healing skill, which I think is, or healing spells, which I think is 0.
Right.
So basically, you'll roll a dice, you'll add your willpower. If it's over 14, 14 or over, then you successfully cast the spell.
Got it. All right then. So first one goes. I got a 10 plus
Yep.
7, so 17. So then I roll another 10 for his damage healed, right?
Yep.
Okay. So 6 to Corn. And so I have 7 spells, so I'm going to try and do this either until everyone's healed or 7 times.
So how much am I
Okay.
healed?
6.
Oh, okay.
But hang off on that because I'm going to do it again. So
Yeah, I
again,
won't
I'm
just
going to
come out
roll.
again.
I'm going to roll again. 2 plus 7, so it fails.
All right. When it fails,
Mhm.
how much did it fail by?
9, 5.
When it fails, it hurts a dwarf. No.
It failed by 5.
Magic in the
All
eye.
right.
All right.
Scroll down to the bottom of your spell healing spell thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, when spells go wrong, bad things can happen.
Uh-oh.
Right.
So what you need to do now to see how much, if anything bad happens. Now, because this is healing magic, this is quite safe magic to use.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Magic like necromancy, demon summoning, even like fire magic can be quite volatile, and really bad things can happen when they go wrong, sort of thing. Because this is healing magic, it's quite sublime and stuff, and quite docile in a way. So shouldn't be too bad, but you'd roll a dice and modify it by how much you failed by. So you'd roll a dice and -5, and then you'd count. You refer to that table.
Got it. So roll a dice. Roll a d10, I assume?
Yep, always D10 unless it's a
7
dagger.
minus 5 is 2. So 2 would be
2.
the caster is moved 10 feet in a random direction. He will take d5 damage if he hits a wall or another creature. If the latter occurs, the creature will also take d5 damage.
Some of them are quite random and amusing.
All right, so I do
I'm going to
d5.
determine. Wait, no. You don't know where you've gone yet.
Right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Anything but a 4, you're a 5. You're okay. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just determining which direction you go into. 2. You go.
All right.
Nice. All right.
But it fails.
I blink.
And that counts as a spell, by the way. So
Right.
So
So I'm down to 5 left. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try again. 3 plus 7, no, 10. So it failed by 4. So another d10 minus 4 is -1. Oh my god.
That's
-1. The caster spell affects the caster rather than the intended target.
you heal yourself.
Woohoo! Okay, so I'm down to 4. I'm going to cast again. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to cast one more time at least. So 7 plus 7, 14. I make it.
Okay.
So then another d10 for damage heal to Corin is 6. Another 6 points of damage.
All right. Thank you.
And now that means I'm down to 4 spells. I'm going to cast one on Paget as well.
Yeah, I'm in good shape. I'm only down 3 hit points now, so it's turned it down into a scratch.
Also, I have another question. Varix, my apothecary. If I don't have any bandages or anything, can I still use this in some way?
No.
Okay.
If you increase your apothecary to 4, then you might get a special skill that'll let you use whatever's to hand as bandages, but you specifically need bandages to use it.
Got it. All right, so I'm going to cast Curing on... What's your hit points now, Corin?
Me, 21 out of 24. I'm good.
21 out of 24. Okay, so I'm going to start casting on Patchet. Patchet! 3,
Pratchett.
10... No, so Pratchett, sorry.
Get it
So I
right.
failed by 4. 8 minus 4 is 4, so 4, no effect.
Yeah.
All right. Down to
Just
3
failed.
spells. I'm going to cast another one. So 3 spells. 9 plus 7, I make it. So another 6 points to
Hey, it's better than 1.
Healing there.
6 points to Pratchett, and I have 2 spells left, so I'm casting another one. 10
Nice. Yep.
makes it. So another 4 spells. So another 4 points. So another 4 points to Pratchett. So 10 total, and I have 1 more spell left. 10 plus,
Yeah.
so that makes it 1. So a total of 11 points healed to Pratchett.
Okay, so now I'm at 26 out of 34. Did I do that right?
I don't know, what were you at before?
I don't know. I was deleting and adding as we went along.
You were at 15 before, so plus 11 should be 26.
Yeah, okay. I can do math!
Well done. All right, now to get those spell points back, if you want them to, you'd have to rest, just like
Okay.
any other game. And you get 1 spell point per hour's rest.
Nice.
Got it.
Every time you rest, if you wanted to, say, not making you, but I'm just saying, you tell me how many hours you want to rest for. You also gain health when you rest.
Got it.
Good.
Hey,
At a rate of half your strength.
Hey,
So if your strength is 8, you gain 4 points of vitality every hour you rest.
Okay.
Kriana Inferno?
Yes.
Yeah, heal before Zod.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Heal before Zod. Jesus.
Heal before
Okay.
Zod.
I'm not healing before Zod. Zod heals
You just
before
did.
me. No,
You
Zod
didn't have
heals before me.
You don't have a choice.
Alright, anyway. No matter. Let's get this thief, wake him up, and find out where our stuff is. I got bad feeling about that burning shed, though. So I'm
Alright,
going to I'm going to stand him up. I'm going to ask Pratchett to help me keep him standing, and I'm going to give him just a quick little slap on the face to wake him up.
Ow!
Just
He comes to, like, he wakes up, like, he sort of looks around,
Hey.
quite bewildered for like a second or two, and then locks eyes with you.
so.
Can I wait? I want to be like, hey, careful with him. He's injured.
Yeah. Well, you're lucky he's not any more injured. I have something to say to you, Elroth. You steal our gear, and we save your life. I imagine you owe us a great deal. I suggest you tell us where you put our belongings. Right now.
He sort of, his eyes wander to the shack, which is now rather in flames and engulfed in flames and burning with massive flames and smoke, and it's all on fire.
Don't tell me.
Yes.
He nods wearily and says, "Yes, I robbed you, and I am sorry. It is not the first time that I have used that ruse on travelers. They always just went to Farrington. But I thank you for coming. If you hadn't, I would be dead.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that I owe you a great debt, and yet I have nothing to pay you with.
I just want you to tell me how you did it.
I drugged your food,
I
and
knew
then
it.
I smoked a counteractive agent in my pipe. So it did not affect me, only you. And when you slumbered, I took all of your equipment."
Genius.
So, do you have nothing on you? Not even any coins?
He sort of, oh yeah, he shrugs his shoulders because he can't move one of his arms, can he? He shrugs it. "You can search me if you want, but I moved everything into the shack before those Ilthing came."
Well, you know what I suggest, my friends, is we take our good friend Eldroth here, keep him bound, put him in that wagon, and drag him all the way over to, the town's name is Farrington?
Yeah, Farrington, yeah.
Over to Farrington, and hope that perhaps there's a bounty on this thief's head. What do you say?
Is that really necessary?
Yes, he could have killed us. It's completely necessary. Justice is needed.
I would not have killed you, my friend.
Yes. Well, yeah, you know, leaving us...
We're not.
I come from these lands. My father and mother were killed when I was just a boy, and I have yet to find my way.
Oh no!
I was hoping that I could save enough so I could take my ill-gotten gains to Haleport and book passage to Ruin to start a new life.
Well,
But now that dream is lost to me.
indeed
There's
it
more
is.
noble ways to do such that than stealing from us.
Yeah, but it's more fun that way. By the way, I can't connect to the server.
You can't?
What? I'm
It
still
disconnected
connected.
me, and I can't reconnect.
Oh, I'm still connected.
Yeah.
And it keeps saying someone's already using that name.
Oh,
Oh, use a different name.
Just
Just
use a
put Squee1 or whatever.
All right.
It's because the server still thinks you're here even though you're not.
yes.
All right.
All
Look, guys, if you want to turn him in and get a bounty, fine. Look, I'm not going to get into a fight about it, but there's no way we're dragging an injured man to town. He can walk.
Tell you what, then. Fine, he can walk. How about this? Justice, balance, all that. He left us with only our clothes, a bedroll, and a dagger. I say we leave him with nothing but clothes, a bedroll, and a dagger, and have him fend for himself like we did. Then I think justice will be restored.
My friends, I ask that you do not leave me here. Take me to Farrington. They will know who I am. He sort of resignedly sort of like bows his head and his shoulders drop.
Very well. So be it.
What? Wait. What happens if we take you to Farrington?
He'll be arrested.
He shrugs his shoulders. I will be arrested. As I told you, you are not the first to fall for my little ruse. They will be aware of people coming in with the same story. They will believe you.
Well, I admire.
Well, what-
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, well, what would you prefer instead of being arrested? Just bear with me for a second.
Very well. Say what you will. You healed my wounds. That allows you to speak your thoughts.
What if you taught me what you did, and then maybe we let you go?
Corin's shaking his head.
Look, the man didn't hurt us. He didn't injure us. He's not causing any serious damage to people. And wouldn't you rather his skills be put to better use?
Zod, I traveled miles upon miles upon miles seeking my fortune. My fortune now lies inside that burned-up shack. I need some
Maybe-
sort of recompense in order to survive. At least he'll have a bounty on him. He'll face justice. He acknowledges that he did wrong, and perhaps by pleading guilty he'll get a lenient sentence. Us, we cannot be judges here in this wood. We can at least get some form of justice. He did
Of course
steal
we can
from
be
us.
judges here in this wood. Would they kill you if they arrest you?
Sorry, was that to me?
Yes.
I was in chat. You were all going there, so I was
Yeah.
momentarily distracted. And as soon as I took my eye off the ball, you
They-
asked me a question.
Would they kill him if we arrest him?
If they arrest him.
Magador is a very diverse place. There's very little central government. It's all sort of local stuff. So it's hard to tell what the local population will do, honestly. And since you haven't been here before, you can't really guess. I mean, some are much more lenient and stuff. Others might cut off his hand. You can't really tell because it depends who's ruling the town, I suppose.
Corin, you're talking about justice. If we send him in, he could be murdered. Do you think that's justified?
I have no idea if he's murdered. You know what I think? I think we have two choices. You say to your vote, I guess you could say in the democratic fashion, your vote is to have him teach you and you let him go. My vote is to bring him into town and face justice. I think the tiebreaker should be the third person here, Pratchett. What do you think we should do? And we'll do it.
Wait,
All right,
so
I'm fair with that.
I have to choose between those two options.
Yes, unless you have a third option.
Oh, well, I think we should just strip him down and leave him out here.
Honestly,
Third option. Brilliant.
Oh,
Sorry, I
You
think
know what? I'll
there-
go with that.
there's
It's better
nothing-
than handing him over to people to get killed.
there's nothing honorable about what he did, but I'm not saying that the government in this town we're going to is going to be any more honorable than him.
but Elroth, you don't want to be stripped down and left here,
He
correct?
shakes his head.
Yes,
I would rather face the town than be left out here.
there you are.
Well,
I think we have
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
Leaving
if
me
that's
out
his
here
choice.
would be death anyway.
Yes,
And it would be much more painful than an executioner's axe.
that's true.
Well, that's if it's his choice. All right, I'm with it. Let me treat him as much best I can first.
Do as you will.
He's basically okay.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay, good.
Now,
All right,
before
then.
we leave, is there anything salvageable from that burning shack?
I'm glad you asked. Not from the shack, but the scattered around. There's like there's some basic equipment that the Olfin had.
Oh, good.
So what you find, because he had a garden, if you remember, you managed to pick some things from that and stuff. So you each find one provision. So that is in your backpack, down on the second page. It's a tiny and small, tiny/small thing. So put provisions 1 in the first slot there in your backpack.
Cool.
Does anyone mind if I run to the restroom real quick?
I don't mind.
Yes, not allowed. You stay here and see this through, Squee.
Everyone's allowed to do anything except for Kriana because she held us up. So she has to make up for 45 minutes. Not just
Fine, go ahead.
I'm just going to go in the bush and have a little dwarf poo.
gross.
Okay, you also find the Ultin has some basic equipment on them. One of them, even though he wasn't using it, had a sword strapped to his back, and one of them had a quarterstaff. Now, A quarterstaff counts as a spear in this.
Really?
I think. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Oh.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It did before when I wrote this, but then I changed it. Didn't make any sense. Sorry.
Fuck you, Variax. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Sorry.
No problem.
But the sword, I think, will be useful for
Yes.
Pratchett.
Hey.
Well, me too. but
Because
that's okay.
don't you have skill in melee weapons?
Do I?
I have a rank in melee weapons, but just
skill.
one.
Oh, do you?
It says 0 or nothing. It's empty. Melee.
Is it? Oh, yeah, you're two-handed, dude. Oh, well,
I'm two-handed.
That'll be handy for me, though.
yeah, and actually, I forgot this, but yeah, the quarterstaff is actually a two-handed weapon, so...
Hey, it works out.
Okay, so... Okay, so...
So,
Character, the reference sheet. Okay, the RPG game reference sheet.
Okay.
Okay. Karana, you'll be looking at table 1.2,
All right.
Inferno 1.1.
okay.
All right, now all you'll have to do is find out your weapon skill bonus, your attacks and parries
Okay.
for your skill in that weapon, and put it into your character sheet
Sure.
under.
Weapons.
I've done this in slightly the wrong order.
I'm back.
Okay. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so I just need to check one thing real quick. Just a second.
That's
Quarterstaff is a large weapon. All right, we'll do Kriana first.
Okay.
Kriana,
Okay.
Okay.
how you doing?
Hi. Hi.
Okay, right. Second page, weapons.
Wait. Am I? Wait. Okay.
Second page, weapons.
Okay.
Of your character sheet.
On your character sheet. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now, in the first row there, that size L, size large.
Yes.
All right, your quarterstaff is a large weapon, so put under weapon quarterstaff.
Okay.
All right, in notes, put two-handed. That just means that you're using two hands.
Where's the notes?
Next to it.
It says damage, weapon strength, attack.
To the left of it.
It says size and weapon. There are no notes.
You're supposed to put the quarterstaff under weapon, and then where you have your quarterstaff
Oh,
right now, that says notes.
I put the quarterstaff under notes. I'm so fucking dumb.
If it makes you feel any better, I did the same thing until I just noticed that, but I at least realized it.
I was like getting like legitimately angry, like you guys are wrong. All right. So under notes, I put two-handed.
Yeah, just so you know that it's two-handed weapon.
All right.
All right, damage is D10 for that.
Okay.
Ooh, what did I miss? How'd she get a staff?
It was on one of the...
Searched around for what the ultimate carrying and stuff like that.
Pulled it out of Corn's ass.
You bitch!
I love this dwarf.
I'm a dwarf.
Just because I take things seriously doesn't mean I have a quarterstaff size stick up my ass.
Just got burned.
Well, that's a fucking highlight.
Boy. All right, now.
Varix, I should ask real quick. Am I supposed to just be staring at a square rock room?
Oh, no, hang on. We're using this more, but there you go.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Kriana, okay, so attacks and parries we're mostly doing now, okay? So, on your reference sheet, table 1.2, it should tell you how many attacks and parries you have with the skill rank you have under your skills.
Okay, so
Find your rank first under your skills.
okay, so two-handed weapons. That would be the one I'm looking under.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
it says 4.
Yeah, okay. So, on the table,
Okay.
find rank 4. Okay, so you get a weapon skill bonus of 4. We can ignore that for now.
Okay.
You get 2 attacks and 1 parry with your quarterstaff, okay?
All right.
So put that in the character sheet.
I got it.
Okay, now, your weapon skill bonus of 4 is added to your strength, and that's your weapon skill.
Okay, so I add 4 to my strength, which is 8, so 12.
Yeah, so that's your weapon skill, 12.
Okay.
And now you can add that up a little bit in your attack bit as well,
Okay.
as quick reference. So now you have a dagger and a quarterstaff that you can use in battle.
Woo!
Probably use your quarterstaff, you know.
Yeah.
Wow, you pumped up your melee weapons, didn't you?
Yeah. So I pretty much followed the instructions. I already have my weapon skill, attacks, and parries. But how much damage does a sword do? Variax.
So as well, I think there's D10 as well. Let me just check real quick.
Okay.
It's in your game reference as well under...
Is it? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's fine. Your sword does D10 plus 1.
Ooh. I like that. 10 plus 1. Alright, so yeah, my weapon skill, I only have 1 rank, so I only have 1 attack, 1 parry, and it's only plus 1 on my weapon skill. My strength is 8, which makes it 9, so I'm all set.
Was there any short swords or daggers among the...
Afraid not, but there are spare daggers now.
I was going to say, yeah, does anyone mind? I dual wield, so
Here.
does anyone mind
You can
sharing
take
a
my dagger. I wasn't really trained in using such a small weapon before, so you may have my dagger.
Why, thank you. V, how
Okay,
does
sweet,
the
yeah.
offhand weapon work?
I'm gonna...
Okay.
Alright, so first of all, you might as well just copy and paste another dagger under the one you've already got in your weapons.
Right.
But this one's gonna be slightly different because if you put in notes offhand for the second one, so the damage will be the same. Now it's treated as a different skill entirely. So what's your skill in offhand? Is it just 0?
Yeah, it's just 0.
All right. So your weapon skill damage is still D5. Your weapon skill is just your base agility. You get no bonus to it.
Right.
And your attacks will be. Have a little just quick look at the thing here, because it's on the same thing. So you've got 0. So it's.
Is it the same like short sword skill?
Yeah.
So
It
it would be
is.
the same as my other dagger.
Yeah.
2
Yeah,
attacks,
pretty
1
much, yeah.
parry. Now here's a
No,
question.
it isn't. No, it isn't.
No?
No, because you're using your unarmed skill, not your dagger skill. Sorry, your offhand skill. So
Okay,
if you've
right,
got
right.
rank 0, it's just another attack.
Right. Right. So just 1 more attack. Now,
Yeah.
out of curiosity, if I upgrade that, and eventually I would get parries, which it would mean I could block an attack with each dagger, basically.
Yeah.
Cool.
It is pretty cool, actually.
But right now, basically, I just get a second attack with slightly less chance to hit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I just take a break and say how much I love this system? Because you don't really have set classes, so Squeak can be a guy who can heal people and still wield dual daggers, which is actually pretty cool if you think about it. I mean, it gives you a lot of flexibility. You pretty much create your own class as to what you want to specialize in. It's pretty great.
Oh, thank you.
No,
Thank
no
you. That's why
problem.
I wanted to be flexible.
Yeah, I love it.
The thing with your focus, if you remember, is that affects how you level up. And by the way, you all get a fate point now.
Oh, good.
Good thing I mentioned that. So at the top under personal information, see the fate points?
I do.
Add 1 to it. Now don't forget, your fate points are rerolls as well. So anytime that you almost die or whatever,
Yeah.
the fate point is a roll that affects your character. So if you want me to re-roll an attack against him, then tell me. And just a fate
Especially
point and I'll
probably if
re-roll the
it's like
attack.
you're almost dead and it's a critical hit. So
Yeah.
say, yeah, please.
How do we know how many fate points we have?
Because it'll say on your character sheet.
Yeah,
Under personal information.
when we were making my character, I know that we use fate points, but I didn't actually
You have 3.
Thank you.
Good thing I made a record.
Jeez, good thing you made a record indeed.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I had to change it.
Let's go. Let's go.
I have 2 more
I'm a
questions.
sexy dwarf.
one with
You're one of those
One-
things.
one with the fate point thing. Okay. Now my chosen focus is intellect skills.
Yep.
So does that mean that any other skill I want to level up costs 2 fate points to level up?
Pretty much, yeah. If you look at the game reference sheet, right down at the bottom, section 3, you'll see how much fate points it costs to increase both attributes and skills, whether they're focused or not, and what their current value is.
Ah, cool.
The higher value it is, the more fate points it takes, because it's harder to train yourself when you're already good at something.
Indeed. Exciting.
So that's how much things cost. So, like, you can still level up any skill you want, but your focus sort of makes you makes it easier to train in one particular area. So you do sort of like focus your character, but
Right.
it's still flexible if you want to make it. It's just a little more difficult, you know.
And my final question is, okay, my main dagger says I have 2 attacks. My offhand says I have 1. So theoretically, each turn I attack 3 times unless I roll like a critical miss or something.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Yep.
Excellent. Well then, shall we...
Well then.
Well, we can let him walk. We won't stick him in this wagon. But I suggest we take the wagon with us. I know it sounds kind of cheap, but...
No, we can sell it.
Exactly. All right. Well then, I believe we'll head down to Farthington.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. You make your way back through the woods where you came, and you're getting back into the road. After a few hours, you reach the town of Farthington. Built within the forest, it is comprised of largely wooden structures and is surrounded by a high palisade wall, which is made of whole tree trunks. Fields surround the town, filled with both crops and livestock. You walk past pens containing cattle and sheep as you near the town. As you do, you notice that many of the pens are actually empty. Nearing the town entrance, you are approached by a tired-looking member of the militia.
May we talk with him?
So, yeah, of course you can. He regards you warily. He's quite young, but he looks drawn. He looks tired. He's wearing a sort of very rough uniform of like leather armor with something embroiled in it, but not very well. And yeah, he's sort of leaning against his spear. He's watched you for a long time walk down the road, and he hasn't moved a muscle. He's just watched you approach.
I say,
and,
sorry, go ahead.
No, it's all right if you want to speak first. But yeah, you get pretty close to him before he'll speak. So if you want to speak before then,
Okay, maybe so. I'll say before we approach him, I'll say aside to Zod and Pratchett, I've served in the militia before. Perhaps I'll be better to speak with this man, if that's fine by you.
It's fine by me, but I would like to make something clear.
Mm.
I'm all for turning this guy in if he just goes to jail or whatnot, but I didn't save his life just to watch him die.
Well, let's not put the cart before the horse, so to speak. I'm sure their laws here are just and fair. And Elroth knows this area relatively well enough. I'm sure he wouldn't go here if he knew an executioner's axe was awaiting him. Alright, is it fine with you, Pratchett, if I speak?
I
Alright.
I'm all for it.
Alright, so I'll approach the militiamen and say, Hail! You seem to be having a trying time. Is everything well with you?
hell, no, things are not well here. He looks at you and then smiles and says, I see you have befallen that thieves' trick like so many before you.
Indeed, but lucky for us, we brought the thief with us.
His eyes widen a bit, and yeah, he regards Eldoth.
Mm-hmm.
Says, so you have.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
Thank you.
Have you brought him in for our custody?
Indeed we have. Just out of curiosity, what does Farthington do with its thieves? With thieves?
He will be put into the jail. You will be given a bounty. The mayor will decide what to do with him.
Sounds fair to me. Jail time, at least. Very well. If it's, I'll allow my companions to hand them over to your care. But before we do so, you said before that something was bothering you. What I've noticed, some livestock seems to be missing from your pens. Are you beset by beasts?
He shakes his head and sighs. Nay, not beasts. Beasts we could deal with. There is a sickness in this town. It has seeped into its very roots. There was a witch that we drove away a couple of weeks ago. It seems her curse has returned. Our water has been poisoned, and our people weaken and sicken. Many leave to go to Haleport. Our town is dying.
Are they injured? Where are they?
There are many injured. We are all injured. Look at me. You see that his hand is shaking as he speaks because he's sort of gesturing. His hand is shaking. He's sort of leaning against the spear. You get the feeling that if anyone was to attack the town, he would be pretty much useless. You know, he's just there to be there. You know,
Right.
He's sort of his skin is pale and he looks drawn and stuff like that. You know.
Well, what's your name, young man?
My name is Belm.
Well, I might have better news for you, Belm. Not only did we bring a thief, but we brought someone here with healing magics. Not only can, I'm sure, good Zod here can assist as best as we can, helping your water and tending your sick, but I myself will be happy. I can't speak for my companions, but I'd be happy to try to find this witch and rid this curse of this poor small town.
He smiles and nods at you. He says, "That is very kind of you, sir. I feel it may be in vain, though. As soon as you heal us, we will sicken again once we have to drink. There is a stream several miles from here that we bring water from, but it is not enough to sustain the town. I advise that if you want to help, go and see the mayor. His is the largest house on the town square." He sort of moves away so you can enter.
All right. Thank you. And you said his name was Bell, right? No, wait, what was it?
Belm, B-E-L-M.
All right.
I'm gonna switch the map now. I'm gonna switch the map now. This is exciting.
This is exciting.
Very
exciting. Hello.
I also wanted to make it clear that extra fate point we just got. I'm going to put that into apothecary.
Don't do it yet.
Yeah, you have to do it all
don't
when
do it
we
yet.
rest.
Oh,
Sorry,
right. When we rest. No,
have
you
to do
did
it
mention
when
that.
you rest.
You
Yeah.
did mention that. Question, real quick, with apothecary, does that also count for things like identifying sicknesses or like treating people with potions or medicines? That's not just bandaging wounds and stuff, right?
Officially, sort of rules sort of in rule terms, it is just bandaging, but it would, from a roleplay perspective, yeah, it would apply to a greater sort of amount of things.
Like
yeah.
if I came across someone that was sick, that skill would determine whether or not I could figure out what it was or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Well, Zod, you just keep on being more and more useful. I'm glad we actually came across this
Do you
way.
see the map? Can I just ask?
It's
no,
mine's
it's
still
still
loading.
Yeah, still loading.
Oh, okay. I was
Loading.
hoping it would load the whole thing, like each map, before it actually started. But it's
Yeah, but I don't think it did that, which is too bad. It'd be nice if it could pre-cache this stuff, right?
fine. Yeah.
Town's a black hole.
It's alright. It's just
You guys really do have
it's not one
problems.
that's really needed, but it's just nice for reference, you know.
Oh
The
no,
witch,
I like it.
the witch blocked out the sun.
Just in this town, though.
It was like
As soon as you
Pretty
leave,
bad.
It's like that Simpsons. It's like the episode of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns made a great device to block out the sun. That's what this witch has done. And then someone will shoot the witch, and we have to figure out who shot the witch. Never mind. It's just Simpsons reference.
but I did not shoot the deputy.
I guess if it was a dwarf, though, it'd be, but I did not stab the deputy.
But I did not stoop. I don't even know.
Stoop?
I did not stoop the deputy. Not even a dwarf voice.
No, it was like just a deep English.
Alright, guys. I'll be right back real quick.
Okay.
Alright.
It's not required that this map is used. It's just, you know, it's for reference.
I'm still
It's
loading.
just
I'm 10
something I
out of
thought might
14.
use, but,
I should be done soon.
alright then.
Yeah,
Alright,
me
I'll be
too.
back in a second.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I won't talk all the time, but he was a fellow guardsman.
That's
Fellow
okay. I
militiaman.
just,
No, hey.
the more
by
I
all
realize, like, I've been thinking about, like, Pratchett's character, and the more I think about it, he probably wouldn't be that much of a
Talkative.
chatterbox unless he really knows, like, the people well. So,
Or joking. I pull it out of Corin's ass.
And Zod's a chatterbox, but he's not overly fond of guards.
Fair enough.
The law.
the way I see Pratchett is that he's inherently a good guy, but he you know, he's got some scars that make him not trust people all that well.
Oh, that
It was
felt
just some
bad.
blood in the eye. Get over it.
Listen, his
All right.
beautiful face.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink of water real quick while V is gone. I'll be right back.
Oh, this is
Excellent. We have like the justice-loving soldier versus the fun-loving,
I feel like
and then the dwarf in the middle.
in the middle. That was great. Okay, well, we have a third option. Actually, I think we should just strip him down and leave him here.
Oh god, what are you talking about? What are you doing?
You! No, We were talking
Oh,
about how we're like an interesting group of individuals.
Actually, Zarek, I know what you're saying, but he's not like Squeeper a lot, actually. Maybe same base moral values, but Squeeper would do anything he can to avoid a fight. Zod kind of...
Zod ran in and did
Yeah.
like critical hit. You know,
Now, to be fair, it was because someone was getting hurt. Normally, he wouldn't just charge, but, Zod's not... doesn't back down from fights.
well, and the only reason why the dwarf attacked was because you started attacking. He's like, "Well,
Hell yeah, you had my back.
I didn't want you to get hurt, man. I didn't want you. You're kindred spirit, like we're soul brothers." Yeah.
Is this a conversation in character? I'm just wondering.
What?
Are we
The
having?
conversation you're having. It was.
I was talking to Squee
I know
about
it isn't.
other characters.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
right.
Pratchett. What's up, guys? I'm Pratchett.
Also, you might want to check the spelling on your token. I think it says Patchet.
What? It says
Yeah.
Patchett. Why?
That's what I was saying. That's why I was saying
I
Ratchet
changed
earlier.
I changed it to Ratchet, but then that was after I copied it. So
Okay, just give me a second. I'm still loading, folks. So,
it doesn't matter. We can continue.
okay, all right. Even though you sound a little muffled right now, but I think it's because I'm loading this as well, so it's just taking up the bandwidth.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it for a little bit then.
I just got one more. There we go. I'm loaded. Say something, V.
Hello, something V.
Well, it's decent. We
I might
can
be
hear
sending
it.
it to the other players though.
Oh, yeah.
Are they loaded?
No, I'm loaded.
I'm loaded.
Oh, maybe it'll clear up.
It'll clear, it'll clear up. It'll clear up.
See, it's basically for reference. It doesn't matter that much. It just shows you. It's not to be taken too literally either. Like a house could be like a cluster of houses with some side streets and stuff. It's not just a place with, half a dozen houses in it. It's
Okay.
a reasonably big sort of, it's pretty much, it's a small town.
Okay. Oh, and you just cleared up there. That's
Cleared up.
perfect. Yeah.
You're Claritin clear.
Super. Yeah. Good. So yeah, now what? He allows you into the town.
Wonderful. Well,
I guess the first
Should we,
thing would
like,
be to
go
turn
in?
him in. Yeah.
yes,
Go
to
in?
the jail.
All right,
Is that what's on the left? Gale.
The gowl.
It's the English word. It's the old English word of saying jail
Hmm.
for effect.
Oh.
You reverse those letters, and it's the old English word for go.
Pratchett's just checking this place out.
You are like a dwarf on crack.
Well,
Hey, what's this? What's that go?
okay. Do we have to? I guess we should just.
Oh, you just
approach-
hand him in
Okay.
at the guy there. He gives you a let's see if I wrote that down. He gives you a pouch of 30 coin.
Excellent.
Now, coin is basically
Just
what
coin.
the money is called. It's just called coin. It's probably made out of I don't know anything. It's probably I did have copper or something,
Okay.
Whirls.
But yeah, he gives you a pouch of 30 coin for the price of Elroth, and Elroth is put into jail.
Wonderful.
He actually sort of smiles at you as he is incarcerated, as if almost like a thank you for not leaving him out there,
You're welcome. Hopefully, justice will be fair and swift. Anyway, maybe I'll open up the pouch and divide 10 coins apiece to us. I think that's fair.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right, so your coin is in your backpack. There's just a little place for coin
I see
under
that.
the large slots, so just put it in there.
Oh, let's
Now,
see.
around what time is it right now? Variax?
It will be about midday.
Midday. All right.
A boot.
My friends,
Yeah.
I suggest
Because
maybe...
it took half a day. Well, maybe a little bit later. Maybe sort of early afternoon because it took.
Now I'm Ratchet. Ratchet. That's awesome.
Oh, the
from
token.
Patchet to Ratchet. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, it's early afternoon because it took you like half a day to get here, and you had that kerfuffle in the morning. But you woke up reasonably early, so yeah, I reckon it's about early afternoon, sort of 1, 2 o'clock sort of time.
Okay.
As you walk around the town, you notice that there's not many people about. Those that are seem to be walking pretty slowly. You know, everything's almost like in a daze or really hungover. You know, that sort of movement. So everything's
Really
really
hungover.
slow, and everything just seems like hard work. You know,
Oh my
but there's not a
God.
lot going on in the town at all.
They turned the river into Guinness. Okay, no, just kidding.
They wouldn't be complaining, then, would they?
No, they wouldn't. All right. Well, I'll say to Zod and Pratchett. Well, perhaps we should go speak to this mayor, unless Zod, you think there's something that you need to do right away in this town.
Well, before we talk to the mayor, I think we should, if we're going to try and take on this witch or whatever, we should look like a more impressive force. Perhaps we should go shopping first.
Indeed,
I'm
shopping.
pretty impressive.
I just think that 3 ragtag people in clothes walking up to the mayor going, "We're gonna solve everything," might not.
Yes, good point, Zod. Yes, it's true. Whenever you need to negotiate some sort of deal, I guess it is best to put your best foot forward, so to speak. Very well. Let's shop for provisions.
All right. You have a quick look around. It's not a very big town, and mostly it's around the center of it, town square. So you find what seems to be the only store. There's an old sign. Actually, it's not an old sign, but there's a sign above it that says, what the hell does it? It just says Zulf's Goods. Zulf, as in Zulf. Zulf.
Ah, so not Ulf.
Well, I put it there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Ulf. Yeah, it should have been. Yeah, Ulf's. Then we'll make it Ulf.
Okay.
Ulf's Goods.
He doesn't know how to spell.
He's illiterate. Oh well. All right. Is his store open right now?
It's open. Yeah.
Well, we
there's
just
no
kind of forced our way in.
It looks dark inside, but the door is open. It seems like quite a pokey little place, but you know, it's open. The door is ajar. So
What does he sell?
Can I select the "Let me see your wares" option?
there's not a lot by the outside that shows you what it is. It's basically just like a house with Zulf's Goods over the door. So pokey little window that hasn't been cleaned for a while, so you can't really see in. You'll have to go in and have a look.
All right. Well,
right.
So inside Zulf's Goods is a cantankerous old dwarf. He's sort of sat behind some makeshift counter, smoking a pipe. He looks up at you as you enter, and he gives like a "Rrr," and then just goes back. He's reading a book, and he doesn't seem that interested in you. The whole place is sort of a whole ragtag sort of jumble of stuff. It sells a whole lot of stuff, though. There are weapons, equipment, also little suits of armor hanging around everywhere. So it does seem like a pretty well-equipped store, even though by outside it doesn't look that much. It's surprising. It's like a Pandora's box, pretty much. You go in, it's like, wow, there's like loads of stuff in here. So to get an idea of what he sells, on the IRPG game reference sheet, section 2, stores and weapons.
Ah.
Okay, so this is every sort of piece of equipment in the game. You'll notice that there's the second column. It says grade.
Great.
That is
grade.
You see it?
Yes.
Grade. Yeah, that is sort of how rare the item is. 1 is really common. 3 is quite rare.
Okay.
This is a grade 2 shop.
All right.
So anything that's grade 1 or 2, he has. Anything that's grade 3, he doesn't. It's just a reference. And you can see how much it all costs and whatnot.
I see. Now, what does the barter thing mean? That means we can try to lower the price?
Yeah. That's the score you need to make in order to lower the price by a quarter.
By quarter?
Now, what skill
Once
do
you
we use?
fail... What?
What skill would we use for that?
Barter.
skill.
You don't have it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So yeah. But once you fail a barter roll with a merchant, he won't barter with you again, so you have to pay full price. So you got to be careful which goods you barter with, you know. Try and
Careful
get
to
a
spear.
quarter off it.
Any sort of.
But yeah, so have a little perusal. Doesn't look like you're going to get a whole lot for 10 gold, but yeah, it goes all the way down to page 7. So there's quite a lot of stuff in there.
There is.
Remember grade 2.
Let's see here. Provisions cost 1. All right. Well, what I'm going to try to do is I see a bit of fur or armor. Down a quarter, though, right? Quarter of 15 would still be 4, 8, 12, 16. Only be about 3 coins cheaper, right? Wouldn't be able to afford it at all. So, now here's a quick question. Can you... I guess I could use a buckler.
Here's a question: can we sell daggers?
You can. You won't get much for them, but you can. There'll be about 1 gold, one coin each or something. But
How about her wagon?
He'll have a look at your wagon.
Okay.
Don't know what you'll get for it, but he'll have a look at it if you want to.
All right. Can I? I'd like to sell 1 dagger, buy a short sword, and a bandage.
Okay. So put bandage in your backpack. It's a tiny / small thing. So put bandages 1, because you can fit 5 bandages and 5 provision in each slot. Yeah.
Cool.
So it doesn't clutter your inventory pretty much. It's just purely for convenience. Now your short sword is pretty much a dagger. I don't know whether it's a medium or a small weapon. You have to look that up. But it's it just does D10, but it's the same stats otherwise as your dagger is.
Right, just with twice the damage.
Yeah, just with twice the damage. It's a bigger weapon.
Okay.
Where does it show the size of weapons?
It'll be there somewhere, hopefully.
Oh yeah. There you go. I got it.
Now you can also put like a small weapon in the large or the medium slot. It's but you can't put a large weapon in the smaller slot.
Yes. Now,
so you can carry 5 small weapons if you wanted to.
how much would he buy my sword for? Out of curiosity.
Which is odd. About 5. No,
Can I try to barter to increase? Can I barter to try to increase that?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, you test on 16 and try and get 7 for it then, because you'd solve.
Now, if I fail on it, I don't have to sell it to him, right?
No, you don't. But he won't accept the price that you want to sell it for,
Yeah.
And then he won't battle with you again.
But can I still buy stuff from him? But he just won't barter.
You can still buy stuff, but you can't try the barter thing anymore.
Okay, 20, a quarter of 20 would be
Because
bringing
you've
it down
annoyed
to
him.
15. If I can barter it up a little bit more, I could afford a spear. Why not? Let's try it. Okay, I'm gonna try to barter. Why not? First, I'm gonna try to barter and see if I can't get my sword sold for something better. Oh man.
Ooh. Ooh, I was.
Just a
never
second.
mind.
Just wait. Barter's only 1. I'd use my intellect, right?
Yep.
18. Oh, I need an 8 or higher to succeed on that one. No, you know what? I'm gonna spend my barter skill instead on trying to get a. God, where is it? Buckler.
Oh, you want a
the price
buckler?
of that,
Okay,
yeah.
then.
Oh yeah. So now I can use that with the sword, obviously, and now the buckler would just increase my defense pretty much. My WS. It looks like
It's another parry you get.
that's another parry. Oof. Okay.
It's
that
another
could be
parry.
useful. Yeah, that'd
Which
be useful.
uses. Well, have you got any skill in small shields?
Oh, does that require a skill? Oh, okay.
It's not required, but it would -2 off your agility, and that would be what your
No,
defense
I
is
don't.
with it.
No, I don't.
So if your
Unskilled.
agility is 6, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Then you would get a defense of 4 with that parry.
Well, it's better than nothing, but it's not all that great, is it?
No.
All right,
not
let's
great,
see if
but
there's
it's
something.
better than nothing. It's another parry that you get. So
Yeah, it's another parry. That could be kind of handy. Yeah. Okay. Well, why not?
okay.
Yeah, let's try to barter that. Okay, so I would add 8 to this roll, and I'm going to roll it right now once I open her up. I obviously have insulted his dwarvish heritage, so obviously I will not. I'm gonna just
Guys, while you're doing that, sorry, I got a really important call. I'll be right back.
yeah,
Within a
Okay.
few
sure,
minutes.
sure. I'm gonna just sheepishly buy 3 provisions and leave. And maybe a flint and tinder. Yeah, flint and tinder and 3 provisions and leave.
All right, go ahead and put those in
Sheepish.
your backpack then,
Sure.
in the relevant slots.
Okay. Alright, and flint and tinder I think is probably tiny or small. Small.
Yeah, it's only a little thing.
Yeah.
It's a flint, really, you know,
And,
and tin's
yeah.
quite easy to come by.
Okay. Well, don't have any armor, but hey, it's better than nothing. I do have a sword.
A sword! Yay for swords!
Yay for swords. Alright.
So what does it say? Okay, so for example, it says like for bandage, it says 5 equals S under size. What is that?
Yeah, that means you can put 5 bandages in a small slot, so
Oh, okay.
it doesn't clutter up your inventory.
I would like to buy 1 provisions and 2 bandages, please, and thank you very much.
Go ahead then.
All right.
Deduct your gold and add it to your backpack.
Aye. Okay.
So anyone can use bandages?
Anyone can use bandages, but Squee will get a bonus to it.
Okay. I'm going to enter and once again sheepishly purchase 3 bandages. And then
Welcome
leave
back.
again.
Oh.
Because I just feel bad because I obviously insulted him in my bartering. Like, I like to... Maybe I'll assume, like, I'm like, oh yeah, all dwarves think this, don't they? Huh? Huh? And like, just
Yeah.
accidentally racist.
And he'll be like,
Exactly, just accidentally
he's
racist.
a very grumpy dwarf.
Yeah.
He's Ulf.
Poor oof.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh. I'm getting out of here. No.
yeah. Yeah.
I like your hat. And now I leave. Alright, well, I'm going to just, while Squee's gone, I'm going to just quickly just take another little look over these things, just so I'm a little bit better prepared for next time we go shopping. But at least we won't starve. That's important.
No. Because you need to eat once per day.
Now, is there a tavern here? Or a place
Oh!
to stay?
Oh. Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh my yeah.
There was, you see one. It was called the Water's Edge Inn. For some reason, it's next to the stream that flows through the village, but it's all boarded up and it's closed.
Oh.
Well, yeah, when the water makes people sick, they typically don't drink all that much. And of course, unless they drink the alcohol, and then that makes them healthier. Maybe they ran out of alcohol. Dwarves like alcohol, don't they?
That's racist.
Generally, yeah, it's racist.
Oh shit, I'm doing...
You got like -5 approval ratings from Pratchett, so he's just gonna go hang over here.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I guess I can close this. This is my announcement video. Well, perhaps when we talk with the mayor, we can ask if there's a place for us to lay our heads here in town. Perhaps there will be a boarding house or something like that.
Sorry, say that again. You went all crackly.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying to Pratchett, when we go talk to the mayor, perhaps we'll see if there's
right.
a boarding house or some place where we can stay.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just a filler. I'm just filling in.
I
Look at my background. Okay, never mind. I'm just entertaining the stream now.
How is the stream? And how are you guys enjoying the game, by the way?
Oh, I'm
The
loving
stream and
this.
I'm enjoying it. I hope my derpiness isn't too bad.
No, you're not
It's not.
derpy. You're fucking hilarious. People are liking it so far. Aw,
Oh, good.
lovely chat. And there's still quite a few people here, which is
Yeah.
encouraging.
It is encouraging. You're right.
Explain the game. Well-
Explain the game.
Well, here, maybe Elite Spartan didn't see the update videos that we posted or anything like that. This is a pen and paper game. Typically, you would play this around a table with, pen and paper. but we're doing it over Skype using this program instead. It's called Iosia. It's of Variax's creation. It comes from his
Hi.
head. Yeah.
Does.
And everything's very unique, and so we're doing a play test tonight and tomorrow night. We'll be playing this game and having a good old time.
Well, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Oh, I'm loving this so far.
This is fun.
It's good. It's good.
It's really nice to have like a mature and focused and kind DM, because some DMs like some DMs I've played RPGs for quite some time, and some DMs
Sorry
are
about that.
like some DMs are like so easygoing they like have no control over the players, and it just gets like divulged into like insanity and just constant jokes the entire night. And then there's some DMs who are just so stern, they're like, you're doing this, and it's all like a very, very, very linear path, and you feel like you don't really have a chance to like explore your character or anything like that. So it's nice. It's a very good balance of,
Good.
yeah, I like it.
Thanks.
I'm back. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
Hello, Mr.
I'm-
Squee.
Back and free.
Okay.
Did I miss anything important?
No, I accidentally
I
insulted the
bought-
dwarf,
I
and
bought a provision and 2 bandages, and he insulted the dwarf inside the store and myself.
Do you have a apothecary?
me? No.
No, Pratchett.
No.
I'm curious, Varix, how does using bandages work if they don't have the skill at all?
They can still use it, but they get a -2 penalty to using them.
All right.
Same as any other skill, so they
We
can
might
still
just
do it.
give them
but-
to you to heal us. But
Well, I was gonna say either you could give them to me or at least tell me where they are so that I can get them off of you if need be.
they're in my
Whoa.
backpack.
That's right.
They're
so I
down the
can
front of my
search you.
trousers. Pick my pocket. So.
That's
Shades
what
of
you tend to
Pratchett.
find. You tend to find that one character, or the smartest character, normally becomes the unofficial healer. Like, everyone just piles their. I've played this a couple of times. Everyone just piles the bandages on the most efficient healer, which I quite like. you know.
Unofficial.
Yes,
Well,
well,
if
no.
you want, you can hold on to the bandages.
It's yeah. It's good to have your own as well, you know. But,
yes, exactly. I'll
Well,
keep.
it said... Yeah, that's why I just figured since I just hold on to them because they're... You could Squee, let's say if I, like, just pass out or something, could Squee, like, grab it in my back? Okay, well, I'll just
Yep.
hold on to them then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
fine. Oh my god, I'm really nasally right now. Ah.
Oh yeah, there's one other thing, Squee.
that would take
Oh, dwarves and those allergies.
digging the bandages out of your backpack would take like an action, though. So that would be one turn, and then using would be another turn.
Got it.
You know. So,
Okay.
and when you reach vitality 0 or less, you have a certain number of turns before you bleed to death,
Yikes.
unless you're healed by a bandage or some other way.
Fair enough.
So it would delay getting to you and doing that. You know.
Right.
You know.
Oh, one other thing, Squee. There is a tavern here. However, it's been boarded up and it's closed
Oh,
because
nice.
it's right along the river's edge.
Right.
So perhaps I was talking to Pratchett, and perhaps when we visit the mayor, we can ask if there's a place to stay, if necessary, a boarding house or some other, habitat.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, I'm eager to go see the mayor. Unfortunately, we have no armor or shiny weapons, but we do have good intent in our hearts and a determination to, do something right, and perhaps
And
get a
also-
little money.
Also, you're not sick.
Also, we're
Oh.
not sick. That's true.
So says the voice in your head.
Yes.
Who are you talking to, lad?
Nobody.
Sick.
That's Zool. He tells me what to do.
All right, so let's go talk to the mayor. Should
All
we? It would be best if we choose a spokesman, perhaps.
Perhaps. Who would you go? Who would you be most comfortable speaking? I have had, in my life as a mercenary, I do negotiate contracts from time to time. I do talk quite a bit, but
No.
I don't have to,
Did you say no?
I said we know.
I thought you said no.
There he acts.
You got a sassy voice
That's
in
my
your head.
character. My voice
Alright,
is an asshole.
I know. I was. It was inappropriate, but I couldn't resist.
Well, if you want to talk, I'm all for letting you do it. But if he does accept us and offer rewards, see if you can't get some up front so we can better equip ourselves.
Yes.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, here, this is an in-character way of asking this. Have you had much experience talking and negotiating, aka do you have a diplomacy skill?
Uh, of 0.
Oh, see, I have
Yeah.
1 of 1, so I do actually have a little bit more experience
Yeah.
talking. So I'll just smile slightly and say I'll try to keep it brief, and we'll
good.
knock on his door.
All right. Well, the mayor's house is the largest building in Farrington, although still humble in comparison to others in larger towns and cities you may have been to. A grand two-story structure made of wood. It sits overlooking the town square, through which runs a narrow, fast-flowing stream. I've already read that to you. You already know. Near the building stands a stone plaque which states, "The town of Farrington was founded here in the year 566 by Arian Farrington. May his memory prosper as this town does." And that was 5 years ago. The current year is 571.
Let's see. So is
All right,
it
you're not going to all, do you?
okay? Can we
All right,
assume
the
that?
door-
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, I was just. Can we
Okay.
assume that the mayor's name is the person on the plaque?
It says, well, it says, may his memory prosper as this town does. So whether he wants himself remembered or whether he's,
Dead.
he needs to be remembered, is
Fair
up to, interpretation.
Well, maybe just
Anyway.
let the mayor introduce himself. All right.
Yes. All right, so you knock on the door, heavy oak door. It is opened moments later by a man who does appear to be the mayor. He is a rather large, barrel-chested man with a beard and nicely combed hair. Keeps himself quite prim and proper. He regards him. You can tell that he holds himself quite highly. He holds himself pretty well. He stands up straight. He doesn't seem to be that sick, and he looks down on you and he says, "Yes."
Good day. May I inquire? Are you the mayor of this fair town?
Yes, I am Mayor Destafarian. You seem to be new here. You do not carry the sickness with you.
That is true. We did just arrive. In addition, we did actually bring a thief that's been robbing passers-by. It was talking to the militiaman, Bell, that he mentioned that there was a curse that was laid upon this town by a witch who was run out a few weeks ago. We'd be willing.
nodding.
Yeah, we would be very willing to assist you since we are healthy and determined and have experience in combat. Sorry, go ahead.
His face is sort of brightening up with every word that you speak. Like he sort of cracks a smile, and then it turns into like this grin, and he goes, "Oh, welcome, welcome." He sort of slaps you on the back and sort of bids you into his home, like, "Welcome, welcome, all of you." He sort of ushers you in and closes the door behind him. Please come up to my study. He leads you further into the house. As he does so, another man comes out of like a side door and bumps into him. This other man is he's sort of scraggly. He's quite short. He's got blonde, long blonde hair that's sort of messy. However, he's dressed very well. But the mayor sort of like just brushes him aside and says, "Out of the way, fool boy!" Even though this guy's in he's early 20s, but the mayor still calls him like a boy. He's like, "Out of the way, boy!" And he sort of the boy shuffles back into the room and he said, "This way, pay no heed to my son. He is just a useless know-it-all." And you enter his study. It's a very large room. Quite well furnished. There's lots of books and pieces of parchment everywhere. Bookcases line the walls. He sits behind a large desk, which and quite a comfortable looking chair. He bids you to sit opposite him in chairs which aren't as grand. They're just wood, but they're not uncomfortable. And he sits you all down. He says, "Yes, thank you. My name is Mayor Destafarian. My father founded this town less than a decade ago. Who do I have the pleasure of addressing?"
Oh, I am Corin Armstrong of Own. Oh, damn it! I can't remember my own man's name.
Ow.
Own. Here, just a second. I'm gonna put Own. Okay.
He's sort of his eyebrows raise as you say Aun, because Aun is favoured, is sort of it's known for its warriors, you know, because
Yeah.
Aun's a very sort of militaristic sort of place.
Yeah.
So he sort of like has an approving sort of look on his face as you say Aun. He's like, ah.
I'll let my companions introduce themselves.
He turns to the dwarf first, as if he wants you to speak.
I am Pratchett Shell Silver, at your service.
He nods. He doesn't say anything, and he looks at the blonde-haired man,
Hello, I'm Zod.
Zard.
Yes.
Welcome, my friends.
Thank you.
Yes, Belm was right. There is a sickness in this town. Sickness that eats away at it. There was a witch, as he said. There was a witch. And we drove her away several weeks ago into the mountains. Now her curse lingers still. My people, they wither, they weaken, they leave to Haleport. My town is dying. My father's work lies in ruins. He gestures with his hands to indicate the room, but you get them. He sort of means the whole town. Built it with his very hands, with just a bunch of mercenaries, and it has flourished, and now it is all going to waste.
If I may ask, why did the witch pick your town to curse? What was the history behind her being here?
He scrunches up his face. Why do witches do anything? She was here, and she was in the woods. She was lurking in the woods, and we cast her out. We cast her out, and now we should have killed her, but we showed mercy. We shouldn't have done. We let her escape, and now she haunts us still with this curse.
Do you have any idea? You said she was in the mountains. Do you have any idea specifically which region she might find home?
He nods. He says, "The cave, the stream which flows through this village. Its source is within the mountains. In a cave, you would reach it in 4 hours if you were to set off from here. You would just have to follow the stream into the cave, and you would find the source, and no doubt the lair of the witch. I ask you, my friends, I plead you. You are the first visitors to come for over a fortnight. I ask you to go and slay the witch for me. I will pay you handsomely for this deed."
Handsomely. Well, I certainly accept. I can't speak for my companions here, though.
If you worry about your equipment, do not. I shall give you money enough to pay that oaf. Even though the town is rotting amongst ourselves, he still insists on charging his prices. All he cares about is gold or coin.
Yes.
I will pay for your equipment.
I do have one question. What's to happen with the thief we brought in?
He will stand trial.
Yes.
I imagine I am a fair man. I imagine that we will put him into hard labor for maybe 2 months or so. It will depend on his demeanor and his behavior.
Ah, well, that's not so bad.
Indeed. After all, Zod, a horrible witch they found mercy for. I'm certainly they can find one for a thief. Of course, sorry, our friend here, Pratchett here as well. What do you think, Pratchett?
Pratchett really doesn't say anything. He kind of looks around. I'll help.
Wonderful. Well, I pledge to you by my ancestors of Aun that this witch and her curse will be stopped. All you need is my word, and it will be done.
It is sufficient. He bangs his, sort of slaps the table, stands up, and spreads his arms. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. You will not regret it. This has been such a relief for me. My men have been unable to do anything with the sickness that courses through this place. And then he ushers you out, and now we equip you for the journey ahead.
Huzzah! Actually, wow, I can't believe I just said huzzah.
Huzzah.
Gosh, overly dramatic. On my ancestors. Just make sure you're not writing checks we can't cash.
Oh no, sorry, sorry. I just want to say that with my character. Like my character is like you said, from Aun, very militaristic. It's very about like family and honor and nation. And
Yeah.
although he kind of left the nation, he still believes in honor and family and stuff like that. So when he says he does something by his word, like he means it. Like he will die before if that doesn't happen. So
I think that's something that I will incorporate into the world is that the people of Aun are you can trust them, in general.
Oh, cool.
I'm probably going to make some sort of saying, like it's as strong as of the word of someone of Aun, or something, something along that line. So it's sort of set in stone that people from Aun sort of mean what they say, type thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Inferno. I was actually like doing that in character simply because my character, where he's from, words. So to him, it's just kind of odd.
It's a different cultural difference. Yes, that's all
Right.
you need. Yes. All
So
right.
he was just kind of going, okay.
All right. Equipment. I like the sound of this.
Yeah, he gives you money to go back to Ulf.
Oh dear.
He gives you. Hope I got this right. 40 coin per each. 40 coin each.
Excellent.
Sends you back out there.
Not going to last long.
40 coin. Excellent.
Shopping time.
Shopping.
Hey there.
So now, what's the difference? So a spear staff. So the only difference between a spear staff and a spear is the amount of damage it does. It looks like.
Yeah, well, the difference between most of the weapons is purely how much damage they do.
I like that.
Bigger weapons equals more damage. More damage is good.
And I think I asked this before. If I were to get like 2 short swords, there wouldn't be any disadvantage or anything as far as attacking as opposed to a short sword and dagger. There's no
No.
reason not to.
Well, it has to be like your offhand has to be a short sword, like from that list.
Right.
But yeah, apart from that, no.
Why did I buy my bandages already? Oh, okay. Because I can get chain and a spear for 45, and I have 43. I can ask to loan. I could ask for a loan from either of my companions, or
Good.
I can sell my sword. It's always nice to have a backup weapon, though. How much is a dagger? It's 5. If I sell my short sword, oh no. Well, I'll ask Pratchett.
Asking a dwarf for free gold.
Yes,
Or
maybe.
coin.
Okay, I'll ask.
Not gold. Coin. Damn it.
I'll ask. Never mind. I'll ask Zol. Zol, my friend.
Eh?
The dagger I lent you, I understand that you already sold, and that's your prerogative. However, the equipment that I require, that I'm used to fighting, that all my training has gone to, I am 2 coins short. Would you loan me the money, and I promise you once I get the coin, I will pay you double the amount back. 4 coin for this loan of 2.
So much ceremony. Just take the 2 coins, for pity's sake.
I just blink and be like, many thanks. I give you my word that you will receive what's due."
Just take the coins.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. You do me great honor.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm actually going to erase all my coin and get chainmail and a frickin' spear. The spear I can figure
Is
out.
that the name of it? It's like on the haft it says frickin'.
Corin's frickin' spear. No. The spear I can put in like its value and everything already, but the armor. Now, what would I put that under? My defense statistic.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll write it in your normal in your armor
armor
first
section.
under the weapons.
Okay.
Just fill it all out. Now your defense strength. Well, your parries you can refer to the sheet. I think you'll only get 1 parry with it.
Yeah.
Especially with heavy armor, you don't tend to get many parries with heavy armor because it's heavy. But your defense strength is your strength plus the defense strength bonus of your armor
Yeah. So it'd be
plus
5.
your rank in armor
Ooh.
in heavy armor.
Plus my rank in heavy armor. So that's
Yeah, so it's-
2. Okay, wow, that's great. Woohoo. Okay. That 2 extra coin is going to make a big difference. Okay, cool.
So
I'll
you can
start
also
filling
put
that
that.
stuff in.
Yeah, and you put it in defense next to attack under special abilities as well in the armor slot. Parry's 1 and defense strength, whatever it is, for like
Okay.
quick reference.
Sure. Cool. So I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit while I do that.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get leather armor. I know that for a fact. And basically, it's the +2 to defense, like you just said, and then plus my natural
Agility.
agility,
Yeah.
right?
Plus your ranks.
Rank, which is
if you
0.
have any.
So,
All right, so you don't get.
so I
any of
just add 2 to 8, and that's my defense.
it. Yep. So 10 and 10. I mean,
So
because
my
your attack's
DS
10 as well.
would
So
be
that's why.
strength
Right.
plus 2, 10, so 15. Woo!
Yeah.
Beauty.
Well, it's heavy armor, dude.
Yeah,
Although,
it's
is there Oh, wrong button. No, I've opened Internet Explorer.
yeah, I
now.
get -1 agility.
Yeah. So
So
that's
I should put
-1
that
move
in
everything
my.
as well, you
I
know?
should put in my current agility. Then it's 6,
Yeah.
so I should make it as 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which
It
makes
slows you down
sense.
a
It
little
slows
bit.
me down. Yeah, that's awesome. That makes so much sense. Okay.
When you get special abilities in skills like at rank 4 and rank 8, you can actually get something to counteract that.
cool.
So
Now,
you're not slowed down by it enough, as much.
now in the equipment section, like the 10 section, it doesn't say how many parries I have, but I guess it would be under armor, right? Heavy armor ranks 2
Yeah.
would give me defensive bonus 2. Yeah, 1 parry. Okay, cool.
One parry, yeah.
Neat.
You get more parries with light armor than heavy armor as the ranks go up,
Makes
but
sense.
obviously your defense strength is less
Where does it say where parries you get?
at the top, pretty much. It doesn't say in your equipment because it's dependent on your skill.
Right.
So it's section 1.4.
1.4. Thank you.
So now, since I have armor, do I get? Oh, I still get an unarmored parry, though, right?
No, you don't. You
Oh, I
don't
don't.
because you're wearing armor now, so that sort of replaces it. Because your unarmored is basically
Which is
your skin, your general toughness, and that's replaced
Cool.
by, it's only if you lose your armor that you would use that.
All right, spear time. Woo! All right, we're good. Now, spear is large, I take it. Yeah, large.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
So I can still have a sword on me, though, right? Because it's medium.
Yeah, you can keep that in the
Okay.
medium slot. Yep.
Cool.
So you can switch between. So you'll have the spear like on your back. You'll have your sword in your scabbard.
Cool, makes sense.
That's what it represents.
Nice.
And then
Size
the
large.
small slots will be like for a dagger in your boot or whatever if you had one.
Now, would
so.
I add my damage? Would my spear skill add to that damage at all?
No,
No. So the
it
damage
adds
is
to-
fixed. Nothing adds to that damage.
no. It is added to by having a higher weapon skill. So inevitably you'll you'll get
yeah.
a higher attack score, which will beat the defense score by more. So therefore you'll do damage.
Yeah.
You'll do more damage as more skilled you get. But yeah, the base damage is always the same.
Sweet. My weapon skill for that is 12. Gorgeous.
12, eh?
Yeah, because I have 4 ranks in spear and then 8 strength.
Yep, so it's 12.
And how many attacks do I get with it too? I probably get a couple. Spear skill ranks 4, 2 attacks, 1 parry, and my special ability. All right.
Yeah, which you've already got, which is that hold ground or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I can't wait to try it. 1 guarding. Okay, I think I'm good. I just have to transfer this stuff. Sorry, I'm assuming Krian and Squee, you're still looking at what to buy.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I hope you weren't quiet on my
It's
accord.
fine. It's best that we do you one at a time, anyways.
Yeah.
So we know that
Just
it's
like
right.
my Friday nights with all the ladies. No, just kidding.
Now I have a question, Variax. Now, bandages, are there limits? Like, let's say I've lost 30 hit points, and
Sure.
I have 6 bandages. Could I then use all 6 bandages to get 1d10 per bandage?
You would, yeah, you'd use them one at a time.
Right.
You
But I
try
mean,
to
they
apply
would
them
all. So it's not like there's a
individually.
limit of he's
No,
bandaged up.
I know
he's
it
done
makes
now.
you sound like you might look like a mummy at the end of it, but there's no getting around that.
Good, good, good.
You just add bandages until you're healed.
Good.
Also, because you have apothecary, whatever rank you have in that,
Mhm.
you get to add to the D10.
Oh, neat.
So if you have rank 1, it's D10 plus 1. You also have to take an intellect test to be able to use the bandage, though, in the first place, to apply it properly.
Got
But then you get a bonus of that, so that's why it's always best to have people who are good at intellects, preferably have apothecary to use the bandages in the first place. Otherwise, they don't apply them properly, it's too loose or whatever, basically it does nothing.
Right.
You
Makes
just
sense.
plop it on there, right?
Just pour some dirt on it. That stops the infection.
I.
Aye. Just one little in-character thing I want to say. After we leave the mayor's house and we get equipped, I say, perhaps we should camp outside Farthington, only due to the fact that we don't want to get the same... Farrington, sorry. We don't want to risking the same disease as these people until we rid them of this curse. Does that seem like a good idea to you? Too?
Sure. Sounds
Should have mentioned something.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you should have? Okay.
Yeah, I should have. Because they're bringing water in from the other stream that's like further down, they can bring like a couple barrels at the time.
Oh.
You're actually allocated some of that water.
Oh.
And the mayor has said that you could have one of the abandoned houses
Oh,
to stay
wonderful.
for the night if you want to.
Sweet. Okay. Never mind.
I didn't have that in bold in my notes, so I skimmed. I skipped it. I should have put
course.
that in bold because that was important. Oopsie. So sorry, but yeah, he tells you that as well. So
Okay.
you have access for a little bit of water, and you've got a place to stay as well.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Because there's lots of abandoned houses, with everyone leaving, so he can just give you one of them.
It'll be nice to have a good night's sleep without having to worry about someone stealing our gear.
How can I tell if, like... Oh, wait, am I...
All right. I'm going to get leather armor, of course, and then I'm going to get 5 bandages and 3 provisions.
Okay. So remember, you can keep up to 5 bandages and or provisions in a tiny or small slot.
Since someone forgot to buy provisions, I figured I might want to get enough for 2 people.
Ooh, I bought provisions.
I brought...
When did you buy provisions? I thought you spent it all on spears and stuff.
Well, beforehand. Beforehand, when we stopped it the first time.
It was when you were out taking a leak.
I
though.
see.
Yeah.
So how many provisions do you have? Maybe I won't
4.
do that. Oh, okay. Well, just never mind then.
That's why I didn't have enough gold, because I spent on provisions and bandages before. Zol.
Well, I'll just keep the provisions anyway. Who knows? You can never have enough food, right?
Indeed.
How much gold have you got left, Squee?
Zippo.
Gold. Coin. None?
Zip 0 divided by 0.
All right.
You're all
can I-
spent out. That's
can-
good. That's
can
what I
I
intended.
Can I buy things now?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right.
Questions? Any questions? Don't be afraid. It's fine.
No.
No, it's not.
Gran,
Fine.
I love your, awkward voice.
No.
Anyways, go ahead.
No, I think I'm just gonna get some chain armor.
Nice.
Okay.
But I don't know
Yeah, that's fine.
how to
Okay, so character sheet, second page,
write.
armor. Right chain under armor.
Okay.
Okay. Type and size don't really matter, but it's heavy and L for large.
All right.
What's your skill in heavy armor?
I believe it's one.
All right, you'll get 1 parry then.
1. Yes.
All right, now your defense strength, your DS, is your strength, whatever your strength is,
8.
plus your rank in armor, which is 1, plus whatever defense bonus the armor gives you.
Okay, so what? So okay, you had me. So okay, so it's 9.
No, it's more. It'll be more than 9 because you got 8 strength.
Plus is it
Plus-
the plus the DS modifier?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 14.
14. There you go.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all you need to do. You can also write whatever information you need. Sort of. So on in scroll a little bit to attacks and parries, attack and defense. Sorry.
Yes.
All right. Now next to defense in armor, put 1 and 14.
Okay. All right. And then
So now when you get attacked, all of you, pretty much, you should have 2 parries mostly. One for your weapon, one for your armor. So you'll probably use your armor one first because it's the best one. Then if you get attacked again, you'll be able to use your parry with your weapon. If you get attacked again, then you won't be able to use a parry, but it'll be whichever of those 2 numbers is the highest. You just won't get to roll a dice, so your defense will be your base 14 or whatever, you know.
Oh, I see. So I won't get to parry, but it'll just be 10.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
that'll be your base defense, but I'll get to, attack you.
So,
Right, it really helps if you have a lot of attacks, because if something's only got 1 parry and you have 3 attacks, you basically get 2 attacks where it doesn't get to parry and just uses its base defense against you.
Got it.
speaking of a weapon's parry, Variax. So for my spear, my defense, I have 1 parry with my spear. So 1, obviously, is my parry.
Yeah.
And what would be the WS to that? Would it just be 12?
It'll be
whatever
the
it
same
is.
as
The
yeah.
attack. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
it's your weapon
Ooh.
strength. So
I have
you
a
use your weapon
question.
strength. Yep.
What is the benefit of a set of fine clothes?
Role playing mostly. Some characters might, appreciate being more better dressed, in certain situations.
All right,
Yeah.
I want to buy one.
It helps on a first date.
Yeah, I want to buy one.
Feel the need to point out that you're probably going to go into a cave, right?
Yeah.
Caves are dark.
Oh, yeah.
So
We might
Well,
need
you're
a
not bothered, are
lantern.
you? Because you're a dwarf and you can see in pitch blackness, so
Yeah,
that won't be a problem
I
for
don't
you.
care. I want to look nice when I
I
do
don't
that.
have
So
any
they
money.
did say we're going into
The
a cave.
humans,
Actually, I didn't
however,
hear
have
that.
sort of overlooked the fact that they're going into a dark cave where they won't be able to see.
Yes. Damn it.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I will, instead of getting, let's see, what do we need? We need a torch, which is 2, and probably flint and tinder, which is
I have
1.
flint and tinder.
Oh, you do? Okay,
Yes.
so I'll just get a torch. So instead of getting 5 bandages, I'm going to get 4, and I'm going to get 1 provision, so I have 2.
This poor dwarf behind the counter. Oh wait, no. I want and instead
Yeah.
and he's just like, you're not helping my mood.
I'm being lenient. Fine, go ahead. I haven't
Sorry.
used this. It hasn't even left your shop. Just take it back.
I would like to return these
And
non-used
torch.
bandages. There's blood on
I
them. No,
suppose,
there's
like,
not.
Because it is for the good of the town, a little voice inside his head say, all right, give them that. Let them give me back the equipment that they haven't actually taken yet. So, fine.
We could just say, okay, you could not sell us the torch, and you could all die. Your choice.
Yeah.
So, okay, I still have 0 gold. Now I have 5 bandages, 3 provisions, and a torch.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Pratchett's. I'm a gorgeous dwarf.
Using a stick that apparently we pulled out of.
My ass. Okay.
Had to wipe it down. Oh.
For the sake of expediency, I'm willing to just rest, get up early in the morning, and set for the cave in the morning's light. Is that cool with
Well,
everyone else?
Yeah, we do need to make sure we rest enough for you guys to regain your health points back.
Well, that'll be
All of
easy
them.
enough. I just need to rest 1 hour because it's my strength per hour.
It's half your strength per hour.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's-
I'm only 1 hour's rest and I'll be fine. So a
Oh,
full
okay,
night
yeah.
and I'll be great.
But don't forget squeeze spell points as well, though.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so we
7
need
health.
at least 7 hours.
Well, that's easy. Like, say it's probably late afternoon now.
Reasonable. Yeah, it's reasonable.
Yeah.
But also, guys, deduct 1 provision because you got to eat today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll assume that you go back to the house that is allocated to you. You have a meal together.
Mm-hmm.
And settle to bed.
Not as good as that stew.
No, that was damn good stew.
Yeah,
it
except
really
At
was.
least it's not
How often
drugged.
is it? He was a fantastic cook, though. That skew it was lovely.
I hate to admit it, but it was pretty good, yeah.
Well,
It
perhaps
was.
maybe some of his community service will be cooking in the inn, and when we have all this resolved, we can eat all of his.
Oh my
stew.
god. We must make that a thing now. Someone tell the mayor!
We'll tell him once we tell him that the witch is dead.
Yeah.
So, when you rest, you can spend fate points if you want.
Yes,
I
want
think I'm gonna
spend it
store
on
mine.
Apothecary.
I only have 2,
All right,
so I'm gonna
so-
store mine.
Oh, hey, I can't erase pen. How about that?
Neat.
Odd how that works.
So, you're
So
apothecary.
I have one fate point left over just in case, Hell of Freeze is over. And I have one in an apothecary.
Very wise indeed. Okay.
I'm going to just
Yeah,
bring
'cause
my
I-
hit
yeah,
points
yeah.
up,
Okay.
and we'll be good. All right, I'm good to go.
Me too.
I really have to pee. I'm sorry, I can't hold it in.
That's fine.
Go. Go.
Just get a bottle.
Damn it, now I have to too. I'll be right back. And she had to say something. I'll be right back.
It's just you and me, Variax. Oh, this is great so far. How are you feeling, by the way? Feeling
Well,
okay?
I was going to say actually that this is the first half. It's over now.
Oh, really?
Yep. Pretty much. We're pretty much done now for
Oh.
tonight. So when you start, I plan to play until you sort of head off for the caves.
Oh, we're about
that's
to
what
head
you're
off for
doing,
the
so-
caves. We could do some role
Yeah.
playing, but other than that, we're pretty much good. Oh, well then. That
So
wasn't
chat, yeah,
football.
I'm planning to go to bed when they get back because it's 4:30 in the morning.
Jesus. Yeah. And so hopefully we'll start on time tomorrow, which will be great. Out of
Yeah.
curiosity, while we're waiting for them to urinate, so what rules have we come across any rules that you've changed so far that we're testing out, or?
The rules that we're testing out that have changed are
All right.
the parry rules.
Mm-hmm.
Because before, the parries that we used our defense strength,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, but they were how many you got were derived for how many your weapon rank. So if you were really good with a weapon, you got a lot of parries, but it used your defense strength, which made no sense. Because you're using your armor to parry with, but it's derived. The number you get is derived from your skill with the weapon.
Mm.
So that's why I divided it up so that now you get different ones for weapon, armor, and shield. So then you can divide them and choose which one. So that's what I've changed pretty much.
Makes sense.
It's a little bit more complex, but because now I can't just say right, you get, you get 2 parries end of. Now they have different values because you're using a weapon to parry, you're using your armor to parry, and a shield to parry. So and they all have different skills and so different values. But
Right,
it
but I
makes
say
more
it's
sense.
a good complex because it gives you more. Let's say my armor broke, and whatnot, but I can still use a dagger really well or something.
Yeah.
I have that option. Yeah. Okay, so we're waking up. I think.
Yeah, well, funny story, Squee.
Because I'm going to do the opposite of waking up.
Oh, okay. We're stopping for the night.
Yeah, this
I
is the
figure we
halfway
are,
point.
yeah.
Yeah. That's a good. It's a good. It's a good.
We're about halfway through. You're off to the caves, which is where I wanted to get to. So we'll do a little bit of summing up. And all in all, I think that went great
Good.
for me. If that was fine for me, how was it for you?
Oh,
Oh,
loved it.
Fantastic.
oh man, it was great for me.
I need a cigarette afterwards.
Actually, it was a lot of fun. I've missed this kind of gaming.
Me too.
Good.
As
Even-
someone who's never done this before, I think it was a lot of fun, and I look forward to tomorrow
I
night.
look forward to.
I'm happy I'm alive.
Do you work tomorrow,
Me
Kriana?
too. What was that?
Do you work tomorrow?
I do, but only till 5.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, good. Then we'll
Okay,
go.
so we can start at the same time, which is 1 in the morning British time and not bloody midnight.
Really? Oh, that sucks, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's better for me that it's later because I
sleep.
slept before I came online, so
Oh,
I
right,
get to sleep
right.
for longer before we play.
Oh.
Feeling surprisingly awake, but I think I should sleep. And this is a good time to stop because now you're setting out on a new adventure. So it's it's a bit of closure, and then it's a new day. That was one day. Now it's the next day. Well, tomorrow's the next day.
Cool. Yes, tomorrow is the next.
Tomorrow is the next day.
I guess later
Amazing.
today.
There's no
how that
arguing
works.
with that, is there? Yeah.
Just thinking about
Logic.
tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow.
So, just before we get started, we finished things off. There's another program called D20 or something, wasn't it?
There
called?
is. Yeah.
It
I had
looks
a look
pretty
at
good.
it, and it looks really good.
Oh, as in instead of map tool.
Yeah. It does. It looks better than Maptool, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't aware of it until I posted that YouTube video announcing this, and someone said, "Why don't you check out D20 instead of Maptool?" So I did, I haven't tried it, but sort of had a look at what it was all about and stuff. It actually looks very, very good. So
Well-
I'll probably switch to that in the future, or at least try it, in the future.
Right. I was gonna say maybe not because I mean you have to actually create this town and stuff, so that takes time.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not tomorrow. We'll
Right.
stick to what we're using now. But if I do another one of these, then certainly I will give D20 a try. Might not stream it because it's I don't like streaming experimental stuff that much. And, we announce the stream and then we can't get connected or whatever. And it's like, well, damn, So whereas I knew this would work. So, but yeah, I'll definitely give D20 a go because it just looked damn good.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Are
thank
there
you
any
so
other questions in the chat just before Hope you all enjoy it. By the way,
Oh,
actually
yeah.
I have like two screens up. I have like my main screen with map tool and the game and everything, and then I have my laptop, which is full screen with the chat, and I've barely even glanced at it because I've been like so in the zone.
Cobra,
So,
I can't make Variax get it. He might, and that's it. Do you have stock in Roll D20, Cobra? He's been swearing at me for the past 5 minutes. Like, get it, motherfuckers. Tell that
Alright,
bitch
well, I
to
said.
get it. I'm like, Jesus. My stock
Oh,
needs to
man.
rise. Other people need to get. Yeah, there we go. All right. Anyway, yeah.
All right, V, you get some good rest, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's cool. All right, I'll see you guys.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Same. Well, a bit earlier. I
Same
suppose.
bat time, same bat channel.
But yeah, same time.
And I
Alright
won't
then.
be late. Hi.
Good.
Yay.
Good. I'll try not to be as well. I'll try and wake up in time. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, what's everyone else's plans?
I don't know actually. I feel like I should stream something else, but I don't really know what.
Right.
But yeah.
I have to go stream DBZ League. So.
Oh, okay.
Because I told people I was doing that tonight.
Okay. I might end the
Oh.
stream to tell you the truth. We'll see.
You might what?
I might end the stream. That's fine, because I mean that's what this is for, and there's so many wonderful people here right now. But I'll get to see them tomorrow, so.
That is true. We'll be here tomorrow.
No.
So now we're all gonna say goodbye to them one by one.
Well, I see. That's what I usually do. Axion was joking with me, but typically at the end of my streams, everyone, I do say thank you to each person. I think I might do that just for the lulz. There's less people now. Let's give her a go. I'll let you guys leave first, though.
You have
Well, no,
fun.
I was actually going to say if anyone did, because I will be streaming. So
Yeah,
if
but
people
it's Dragon
want to
Ball
go,
Z League.
well, and then I'll probably do Mass Effect 3 after that. So.
Oh, okay.
I've been having troubles reinstalling my Mass Effect 3. Origin is freaking the hell out whenever I try to install it. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
We'll put a link to
or-
Squee your Twitch in case people want to see that. Oh my god, I just noticed, Karana, that you have a little dwarf face in your Skype thing.
I'm Pratchett!
What?
Hello!
I want to see.
Pratchett at your service!
I was just talking to that guy like yesterday.
He's awesome.
What?
Alright.
Who's awesome?
That
Here,
guy.
Squee, feel free to put a
I,
link
I
in
made
your...
I made him.
Yeah, sure. Hang on.
I made him in Dragon Age.
Oh, never mind. Gur already
Origins.
did it.
Okay, yeah, guys. Now, people who are here that aren't familiar, Dragon Ball Z League is a little bit different. It's like a sports league with Dragon Ball Z characters. So don't go in there expecting Call of Duty or something.
Call of Duty. Black Ops. Alright.
Call of Duty.
Well,
Dragon Balls!
I'm gonna start my thank you list. So if you guys want to leave, feel free
Eyes
to.
widen slowly.
If you want to stick around while I do this, here we go. So thank you very much, Kriana. Thank you, Squee. Thank you, Jingles. Thank you, Piff. Thank you, Five Silence. Thank you. Why am I doing this? A Darken. Thank you, A Dead Life. AFK Ninja. Alec. Alonora. Always nice to see you. A Stash. Almost. Bad Logic. Boo. Bravo 249er. Thank you very much, Catfish. Catfish Chase. Kronos. Classic Gamer. Cobra Kai. Crazy Pants, Dangerous Girl, Darkcraft, Darkness. Hey, Darkness was here the entire time. Thank you, Darkness.
Oh.
Dark Wolf, Death or Glory for Gaming, Der Angel, Devil Trigger, Devintul, DMK, Evanissimo, Fran, I'll just say Fran, Freak, Gur, Himmelgegger. Oh, hey, Himmelgeher. I haven't seen you in like forever. Human King, JJ, J. Peer, Judovidian Jinkers, Kang Viper, KM Shinko, Knax. Now that's an awesome name. That's something that belongs in like Lone Wolf. Knax. Anyway, Koguku Blood, Crumble, Larry I Hate You, Larry I Love You, Lord Chaos 13, Luminous Aaron, Lynchbread, Mad Mike Monkey, Me Bren, Mitch Gant, Motionless Axe, Near and Light, Pathragus, thank you very much, Pathragus, Ransinigar, Rogue Spectre, RP Ground, Ruiner, Shaggy Lunch Cake, Sicarus, Shaggy Lunch Cake, Sicarus, Silzarid, Snowy, thank you very much, Snowy, Sora Dragon Caliber, Spectrobian, Steitler, Tazura, Tasasi, The Cat in the Shadows, The Mud Crab's Den, Thrilling Hero, Verified Nutcase. You were not a nutcase verified, but you were very polite. We Are Warriors, WoW Spartan, and last but certainly not least, Zerakex. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and we'll catch you again next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Da, 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 da. That was hella fun.
That was.
Oh, and VR Bloodlust.
Oh god, I didn't know we were still streaming. Oh god,
Oh,
no.
now they know we think it's fun.
Well, see, I always wait about a good 5-10 seconds before I end the stream because it has to like catch up, right? So.
Right. You guys have no idea how
Wait,
badly
I'm still
I was
streaming.
hoping that. No! Oh god, no!
Wait.